What's up, YouTube? Jordan here today. I'm gonna do a little video, Celtics rebuild here. I think what I'm gonna do on this one is I'm gonna act like the Celtics kind of decide to move on with Jaylen Brown and kind of set their targets on trying to get Cooper Flag as that next guy to win and play with JT and hopefully, be the new big two in the NBA. Hopefully we can get somebody. I'm gonna control everything. I'm making some trades, doing free agents and all that, but we're gonna just do a Cooper Flag career sim on the Celtics. We're gonna make sure we lock him up, keep him here in Boston. Get that draft class in here real quick. I'll probably do these couple. I'm probably not going to use 2029. I'll probably just auto generate from there just because I don't know. It's just, we don't know. I'd rather just be random at that point. So we'll use the next 3 years of draft classes for sure. Yeah, Chris Paul could do his farewell tour for sure. So we're going to start this out here. Let me see. Maybe see what it's looking like. If I could even get him. The offers were found, so we're gonna try and see if we can get him here. He's like the same value. I mean, Jaylen Brown is definitely the better player. What if I try moving on from Derek White? What's the cap looking? We need another guy with some cap moved. PJ, and then I also give up Walsh. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do this, but you know what? Let's just do it this way. We'll give up Jaylen Brown. We can get Flag, PJ, and I think Max Christie. Is that enough money? That ain't enough. Probably gonna have to go after Clay. And then we'll have to give up probably. Just see. What's up, YouTube? Jordan here. Today I'm gonna do a little Celtics rebuild here. Not really sure what direction I'm gonna go. I might even put Jaylen Brown on the market just to start it off and see what's up. Is JT out for the season in this game, or are they gonna not act like he's injured? They're gonna act like he's not hurt, so we're just gonna act like he's not hurt. Um, but this just don't feel like the core that's gonna get anything done. At least not in this game. I think there's too many good teams. So what I'll probably do is let's see what I can get first for Derek White. I mean, if we can get something out of that. I always wanted Miles Turner to be a Celtic, but at this point, with what we got. Now, Tyler Harrow, I'd be interested. I'd be definitely interested in bringing him to Boston. I know in real life people got, so he's an attitude problem or whatever, but it's a video game, man. He's a good baller, so that might be the move. I do like Jalen Suggs, but I don't like that deal. I mean, that's not a bad move either for depth, but we need a guard. I got a chance to get De'Aaron Fox. That might even be fire. Devin Booker. Now that's crazy. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. I mean, I like the idea of Tyler Harrow, but man, if I can go get a win now team, why am I not gonna do that? You know what I mean? We get Devin Booker, we get Mark Williams, a young center. He on a 1 year prove it deal. I mean, we got to give up Derek White and Anthony Simmons, but we could definitely replace one of them. So let's get in there. Let's do that. Let's do that. I like that. I actually got confused for a second and thought that was because I was moving Jaylen Brown in my head, but that's just a crazy deal they offered me, so I can't even really complain about it. What I'm thinking we'll probably do is I'll put Pritch at the 2. And we'll run a lineup with a lot of rotation on the bigs here. This lineup could really be a problem, bro. I don't even know how they let this happen. I don't really like they got Pritch as the only PG either, so we're gonna change that. I don't really consider this shit cheating. Like, this is just how it is, bro. You know, like, it's not like I'm making him a fucking 7'4" center and changing his attributes, but we're gonna definitely make him a shooting guard. We're gonna see if the coaches will let that just happen now. I like that better. I like that a lot better. Now that's a crazy big three, bro. We're gonna set this up to be like the real Celtics. So we are gonna run some help defense. We're gonna use our bench. We're gonna fucking get shooters open, man. That's what we're gonna do. That's what the Celtics do. I mean, they run, they run a lot of plays, but they shoot threes. We're gonna run average tempo. Some crash. Oh, yeah, we'll do that. That's definitely a crazy team. We got to start. I'm gonna try to go and see if I can get us a little bit better of a big man here. Maybe I can do a little trade with a pick. We're definitely contending now. That's what we're going for. Kind of sucks that they don't have JT. They don't have JT out for the season. I feel like I would have had to do this a little different, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that. We got this. We're gonna have fun with this one. Pace and space. Uses continuous ball and player move. That's probably what we should be running, but yeah, I'm gonna just keep it balanced. That's what they got him as is his coach system, so I'm not gonna even mess with that. Whatever. Let's check out one more deal here. I just wonder what we could do if we move. Oh yeah, we get that rule. So what if we move Keita in our first this year, unprotected? I just don't see the need of protecting. You get more value out of not protecting it. So, I wouldn't mind if we got an offer for like this one for like Miles Turner or something, but I guess I don't know what I was expecting. It's not like Keita's like a stud or anything, but Ronnie would be funny. I think we could probably rock with this. I mean, yeah, as long as Mark Williams can somewhat stay healthy, man, this would be a pretty solid lineup. He's young too, so there's not really any reason. I'd like to put him in as a sixth man or seventh man and bring a vet in here, but this is what we're doing. We got a lot of bigs on the bench. But what I am gonna do, I'm gonna check out the free agencies. I might bring Ben Simmons in here on a 1-year deal. Can I afford that? Let's bring Ben Simmons in. Try to get him on a 5 mil. We'll get Ben Simmons in here, and then let's see if we can get like a lights out shooter. I like Westbrook, but I like Simmons better. He's a little younger, just better defender, I think. I can get Beasley in here. Can I afford to get Beasley in here as well? No. Can I? What if I? All right, so we'll just run with that. Gotta make sure we keep our stars on the floor at all times. Ben Simmons off the bench is really gonna be nice. I'm gonna put him as a small forward, point guard too. Point guard, small forward. And we're gonna get this thing underway. I don't like point guard center. I think that's stupid, but what I will do. So we'll put. I'm gonna put him at the power forward just to make sure we got that a little bit. Shearman at the, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But we're gonna see how we rock with this team, man. I think this is gonna be a fun season. Now that we get that chem up, we might struggle a little bit early, but Yeah, the problem is we don't really need a big hair man. I thought we were gonna struggle early, but not this bad. 1-4 is a tough start, but that chem goes up, we'll be all right. 5-8. I mean, we'll see how it goes, man. I just don't see this team not finishing in the top five spot once that chem. We gotta get that chem to like 65. We'll let one win streak, and then we should start buzzing the rest of the season. I do like getting a first and Cornet back, but not for Pritch. I think this team will heat up though. We're at that 70% chem now. I'm gonna have the computers handle the scouting, man, because I know, you know what I mean, we'll get our guy. I don't like wasting the time doing the scouting. I'm sure y'all don't want to watch that. I could do a more in-depth one for another team another time, but I've been doing a bunch of these. This is my first go at it. NBA Cup MVP, AD, good for you. I do like Yabusele, but I'm not messing this chem up now. This team's about to get hot. You hope, yes. You definitely hope they get hot. 500 team. This don't feel like it should be a 500 team, man. I'm gonna rock with it. We're gonna see what happens, but this is crazy. Yeah, man. I don't. I mean, I do like getting Powell and Harrow for Booker, but it's fun to have Booker here. But it doesn't seem like it's working so far. Early though. We're just getting to the halfway point. 42 games or 500. I mean, this is a little crazy. I thought we'd be heating up by the midpoint. Going a big win streak. I would at least have like 30 something wins by now. Yeah, man, I'm not doing none of those trades. I'm good with my guy right now. We just need to get that chem up. Maybe 75 is what we're looking for. Just a little win streak would be nice. This could be the start of it. Automate the G League stuff. Ooh, now I do like this. Okay. I like the thought of getting Buddy healed. He's old, but I get the first unprotected out of that. For Ben Simmons, who we're gonna do this deal. I'm not too worried about losing a third. Yeah, we're gonna do this. That's a good offer. Let's take Buddy healed. Now let's get through the trade deadline and see what's up. If this doesn't work out, man, we'll move on from Devin Booker next year. If this is, this is an experiment, so 1 year prove it, figure something out. We'll be a playoff team. Maybe we get it together at the end of the season here. This is weird though. Check the contracts real quick. Oop. Jordan Walsh is out of here. He does not want to be here no more. But this is crazy. I did not expect us to be a 500 team come this point in the season, man. I thought we would win 50 games. I thought we'd get hot, go on like a 10-15 game win streak, but we can't even get 500. Which is crazy. We got Devin Booker, Jason Tatum. Maybe Jason Tatum is out for the season and I missed it, but I don't think so. See what the stats are looking like, because I don't know. We're averaging 25, 7, and 5. Booker's averaging 26, 3, and 7. They're balling out, man. They're all right within their career averages. Pritchard's points per game went down a little bit, but his assists gone up. Mark Williams, I mean, he's doing his job, man. He's not going to get the ball a ton here, but I don't know. This is weird. I just don't think our bench depth is very strong this year. We got a big three, but we don't have. I don't think Pritch is going to cut it at the 4 unless he develops. The computer adjusts the rotation. I'm not going to mess with all that either. We're just going to do this and Man, we're not even gonna be a playoff team. I gave that first round pickup. I would have never done that if I. No, I didn't give a first rounder up, did I? Or is this for the best? This is madness. Jokic MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year, solid season. Jalen Green, 6-man is crazy, especially since Booker's gone, but whatever. I guess Derek White and whatever. Embiid's a dog. Doesn't seem like he improved too much, man, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, I know Knicks fans and Heat fans are probably loving this video already. The Celtics suck. They're frauds. Blah, blah, blah. Whatever, man. It's a video game. Get over yourselves. Well, on your asses in real life next season, the season after this one. I mean, we got a third team bid for Tatum, which is, I mean, good, but that's just an embarrassing season at the end of the day. That's all that is, man. Ace Bailey, what'd he do? Not bad. Good rookie season, especially being stuck in poor Utah. Some decent rookie seasons, though. Nothing crazy, but no first team bid for that is crazy. I know we didn't even make the play. Oh, we got the 10th seed, boys. We got a chance. All right. Well, we won the first game, but we did not win the second one. So we're not in the playoffs. So let's just get out of this miserable excuse of a season because this is insane. Okay. Timberwolves with the sweep, and Ants got his first ring. Julius Randle went crazy in the. Wasn't even a close series. And suck it, Knicks fans. Ain't as good as you think you are. I'll talk. Yeah, I mean the goal is definitely to improve. Oh, this is new. I haven't actually seen any of it yet. What did I do? Oh, we're down. We're gonna get our luxury boxes down a little bit. We're gonna have to put the training facilities down. We gotta take care of the fans a little bit. Yeah, man. I don't know. This is tough, but we want to keep our team healthy, so we're definitely going with that. That's what we're gonna do. We're retired. LeBron James is done. We're gonna keep him in one more year. He didn't do his farewell tour. Chris Paul can go. I don't think. I mean, that whole team is gone. That's tough for the Clippers, man. But we'll let them all go. I think LeBron needs one more year, though. DeMar can get one more year. I'm not gonna do this often, but I want to see the legends go. Like this, Clay's not ready to go yet. A lot of these guys are all right to go, though. Chris Paul in Hall of Fame, well deserved. Congrats, brother. Hey, D Rose got the jersey retirement. I love that. It's a classy move by the Bulls, man. Imagine if that guy could have stayed healthy, dude. I would have been one of the goats. I mean, we could say what ifs or whatever, but we don't. We forget how good prime like D Rose was, and he didn't even hit his prime when he was in his prime. You know what I mean? He was young. None of that. These are all bad rules. The 20-second shot clock could be fun, but I mean, we got a chance, dude. Yeah, we have a pick 9. I mean, that's a pick though. Uh, I'm gonna probably. I'm gonna automate staff management. No one wants to watch that. Prospect scouting. Yeah, that's probably. First pick, AJ DeBansta to the Heat. So Heat fans, y'all were talking shit. The Celtics were ass, but y'all were the worst team in the league. If that was your first pick, I don't actually know. I haven't looked. Maybe I'm talking shit for no reason. Daryl Peterson to the Wizards. Kale Brown to the Pels. Cam Boozer to the Thunder, man. The Thunder just keep benefiting from that. Paul George, just all those trades they made, man. Their team's just gonna be good for a long time. They got so much young talent coming in. Another top 5 pick. They got Cam Boozer. I mean, Dylan Brooks and pick 6 for De'Aaron. That's a good trade, man. Good trade. Suns are definitely looking to compete, man. All right, let's see who we got here. I mean, I already see the name I want. I think I want Caleb Wilson is the guy I'm looking at, but I do like thinking about getting a guard in here. We got a top pick. We got to take a top guy. So I'm thinking the guy we take. Field stretch crasher. Thing is, I think we need interior D. I think that's been the Celtics problem for a long time. Is they don't have like a big man, that can just hold it down. This could be the guy. I'm gonna take Nate Munt. Let's see what's up. I'm gonna send him to the end. Check out the draft though. Yeah, so we got a 78. That's not a bad pick, man. Pick 9. We got the last real stud in the draft. I guess there's some good players here though. Further down the board. Took a guard in round 2. That's cool. That's a lot of money for a rookie. I think we're gonna keep Cato. Let the rest of these boys go though. Even I like Jordan Walsh as a player, man, but Wemby staying, Trae Young decline, James Harden decline. Kind of a weak free agent class off of the accepts and declines of the options here. I'm qualifying out for LeBron's a free agent, KD, Trae Young, James Harden, Porzingis. I'd love to bring him back. We'd no way in hell we have cap. Yeah, that was crazy for me to even think we had a possibility of grabbing him back, but what we will do, we'll give Mark Williams a 2-year deal. Keep him around. And I think we'll just get through the moratorium. Now we're in the free agency. Most people are gone. LeBron has not signed yet. I just want to see what his cap hit is. It was 60 million. Anybody even able to afford LeBron? To be honest. What I want to do now, I need to bring in a guard that's not asking for too much. Tim Hardaway could be the guy. Take him in here for a 1-year deal. Just in case he declines us, we're also going to check out Jordan Clarkson could be tough too. Jordan Clarkson feels like got to be a good Celtic, so let's go offer him. I might even take him for the minimum. We can get him for that. Need to bring in another forward here. We need a guy that can shoot the ball, but he can also play D. So we look for in Boston, right? This might be the guy right here, Gary Payton. B minus, yeah, that's the guy for us. He can play all around. Gary Payton. Hopefully we can sign Jordan Clarkson. If we can get Tim Hardaway too, cool. Yeah, all right. So this team, let me double check before we get out of here. But this team's looking pretty good to me now. We got Pritchard and Booker at the PGs. I'm gonna actually put Clarkson at PG, Pritchard as shooting guard. Let's just do that now. Cool. We're definitely gonna put Pritchard at the two. Definitely not center. That'd be crazy. I'm also wondering if this boy has. I'm not even gonna worry about the depth pieces. We got good small forwards. We're good. Peyton was a big pickup. It's a big draft pick, man. I think this kid, he might not be the best shooter, but we need a guy that can log it down in the paint. I might even make him a one. Let's just see what his overall would look like. Because we run small ball anyways, so a 6'10 wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, we're gonna bring him in. We'll put Keita at the four. Yeah. Let's get to the player progression. Get through that free agency. Let's check out what our team's looking like. That big three is crazy, man. D-Book, Tatum, Brown. Team should be good, man. D-Book's three ball went up. It's post D. I mean, D-Book's a good player. I don't know how I really don't know how we had such a bad season last season, man. But we got a good starting five. We got a good bench. Really, really good bench. Cody Hill, DeGrasse, and whatever. But again, those guys are just, they're not really here to play. Hardaway staying at 78 helps. We just got good bench depth now. I like this team. It's a new one. I don't think this was in the game last year, the FIBA friendlies. So we'll just take a look at it. It's my first modern day GM mode here. I did a Bulls I did a Bulls Lakers ones, which the video will come out, but I just gave up on it because I messed up one of the settings, bro, and I was just doing a Kobe and Jordan career switch. So I put Kobe on the Bulls, and then I put Jordan on the Lakers. And the Bulls we won two rings in a row the same year as Jordan won his first two, but then we were ass. And I didn't realize that I put the automated on for the free agency, but I didn't put the setting on for my management to auto sign players for the roster. So it was bad, man. I ruined Kobe's legacy because he had those two the same year as Jordan won his first two, and then we were just ass, and it was felt like I got all the way to the year Jordan got drafted by the Lakers, and then I was like, I can't do this no more because that video will come out eventually. That video will be pretty cool. It'll be a lot longer of like it'll be a lot less. I didn't manage nothing. I let the front office do it all. I was just watching Kobe's career. Yeah, there we go. Give LeBron his farewell tour. But it's crazy they emphasize Chris Paul over LeBron last year. But where LeBron? Let's see where anybody ended up. Oh, anything cool happened in the league real quick? Nothing really. Like I mean, Levine went to the 76ers. I'm not gonna really look at all of this, just if there's any crazy ones. But Austin Reeves stayed in LA, just went across town, whatever. Nothing really crazy looking like it was happening in free agency. Porzingis to the Lakers, that's big. Get the Euros together. I'm surprised. I wish Jokic. I feel like Jokic in real life is gonna end up as a Laker. I think Luka and like Jokic are gonna play together at some point before Jokic is out of the league. Man, that's just a feeling I have. But the Magic, the Magic in real life, I feel like Paolo is one of the best players in the league, and he's just underrated because he's a forward, bro. But I would love if he was a Celtic. Cooper Flag's already 89. It's a good team, bro. It's a good team. I mean, they'd be a little bit better with Luka, but we ain't gonna get in all that. I don't actually think it was the worst trade. I got the issue. I got why, but you get a guy like Luka, man. You don't just let him go without testing him out to the whole league. If so, it was just a gift. Nothing really crazy going on. I guess Ingram to Toronto. Oh, never mind. KD's still in the Rockets. Sengun. I mean, this is a good team too, man. Suns. You got a crazy guard trio, but they don't got none else. But maybe that'll work, dude. Jalen Green off the bench for these two makes sense. How he was 6 man of the year last year, I got no idea. I'm surprised they didn't just put one of them at PG, but it is what it is. I don't even like looking at this team, man. They go out there and they get Cam Boozer along with this. It's just they're gonna run into cap trouble eventually. But if they keep drafting, nothing, you're not gonna worry about it. D'Lo probably gonna retire after this year. Curry probably gone too. Warriors last hurrah. LeBron on the Wizards, so he takes the same path as Jordan to end his career. Maybe the Wizards will do good this year. Maybe some of these guys will have a good year. They'll go up. This is one man's name I'll never try to pronounce because I'll get butchered even if I say it right. Someone will tell me, you know. So we're gonna do this again. We're gonna just check out the game plan. Make sure we got the lineup looking good. I mean, the lineup looking good, but we gotta just really, we gotta lock in this year. We gotta really lock in this year. I'll probably do like a 10 year. It'll probably be 10 years. See if we can win, how many rings we can win, and I definitely want to see what I could do after Tatum and Brown are gone. So I'm hoping they don't play to their 40. This is what I expected last year. A much better team, you know, 12-4. That's good. I am curious how the Wizards are gonna do though. I mean, but again, we just start struggling, and I don't understand. We gotta have the best roster in the league. Anthony Davis just keeps winning this NBA Cup MVP, man. Good for you. That don't count on the legacy board though. You know, I don't hate the offer. Dude's an absolute animal. But I do wonder. And he's an okay paint player, but I feel like this kid, not a scorer yet, but maybe one day. He's young. I want to see what his paint looks like. Like the offer, bro. I think I'm gonna decline that. Good offer though, man. It was tempting. I thought about it. I like Ware as a player. I mean, I'm not expecting to break no records, but 19 and 13 with this roster is even a little disappointing. We don't have a team anywhere near that Warriors team or that old Bulls team, but we gotta be pretty damn close to being one of the most exciting trios in the history of the league, man. If that happened in real life, the league would go crazy. Booker, Tatum, Brown, man, they're all in their late 20s in their primes. You got at least 5, 6 years out of them, they can stay healthy. That's what I'm hoping for in this. I'm gonna try to build around them, keep them around. Pretty good record though so far. The chemistry's way up, so that's why. It was a building year last year. But we're starting to heat up, man. I'm about to just put this kid on the no trade list. Everybody's just keep offering for him. I do like Dante DiVincenzo as a player. Kid's got a bag on him. Richard. No, we're just gonna go through the season. I think we're doing good. I don't want to mess this chemistry up. I think now the trade offers are done. Smooth sailing, man. We should finish this season pretty hot too. I'm hoping to win 50. But it'll be close. You gotta always check this, man. You don't want to let anybody go on accident. Richard will re-sign. We're gonna lock him up. We're gonna lock him up for 3 years. He's 29. He's old. We'll lock him up for 2 years. 2 years, 9.5. I'll probably keep Keita around. I'll put him on a 3-year minimum deal. Give him 3 mil. Let's do a little mid-season stat check on the boys. See how we're doing. Looks hurt, so that explains a little bit of the struggles. He's having a good year though. 27, 4, and 6. Brown having a down year. Tatum doing his thing. I might actually look into trading Brown and getting a real big in here, but we're gonna see how he pans out. If either of these guys boost up a lot after this year. But I wouldn't mind moving Brown, getting a package for it, and putting D-Book at the 2. Maybe bringing in a point guard for Brown. Like a ball moving point guard. Like Trae Young would be cool, man. Trae Young, I always want to see in a Celtics uniform. He would fit in our system because the way they play defense, they're really good at like switching off, and he's just so small. He gets exposed on defense. He's not a bad player. He's just small. How you D up, you know. You got a 6'7" point guard come down the lane on you. You're 5'11", 6 foot, 6'1", whatever he is. He's short. How you stopping that? You really can't. How many guys his size are good defenders? We didn't quite win 50. We got 49 and 33. Luka went crazy. That's what happens when LeBron leaves. Everybody glows up. I didn't say that though. Crazy rookie year. Bro's gonna go up to like a 90. That's another crazy. Wemby's gonna win this every year he's in the league if he stays healthy. Scoot finally getting his. Good shit. Trae Young, clutch player of the year. I'm telling y'all. He's gonna be a Celtic, bro. Mark my words. Tatum got the 13. That's all we need. We need to make sure he's getting those accolades. How'd I meant to do anyways? 10 and 8. Hey, all we want out of you, brother. Simulate the plan. We got the 5C. We got the Hawks. I will be doing elimination games, like game 7s. We'll be watching some of those, and we'll be watching, the big game. But we're not gonna worry about this stuff. Let's check the box score of this series. See how it went. Game 1. Booker and Tatum went off. Soccer. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he went off too. He went kind of crazy. 2. Very young. Then Booker went off again. So he's healthy for sure now. Booker leading the team. Very young with 44. Then Booker with 44. Jason Tatum with almost a triple double. Going up in the playoffs. Doing what he always does though. Struggling to shoot from the 3, but yeah, D-Book went off that series, man. You got something to prove. You got the Knicks. We hate them. We hate the Knicks. We really don't want to get bounced to the dumbass Knicks. We're gonna get swept by the dumbass Knicks. Just, I mean, they're not. I don't even think they're that good of a team, man. They're a good team, but yeah, that's tough. Let's get through the playoffs, man. I hope the Knicks don't win a ring. Same matchup as last year. The Timberwolves whoop the Knicks again. Y'all don't get no chance stopping Anthony Edwards. He got 2 Finals MVPs in 2 years.
I don't know how this works. I don't really see an option to do anything. I'm just gonna sim that because I don't know what's going on there. Ron's done. Horford's done. We'll let all them go. Clarkson's done. Doug Christie. Yeah, that's a hell of a class, man. Paul George, Westbrook, Durant, James. Probably all Hall of Famers, right? Paul George a Hall of Famer? Is that a crazy question? Is Paul George a Hall of Famer, realistically? And he got his number retired. KC paying homage, man, but Warriors didn't retire KD's number. That's a little disrespectful. Is Paul George a Hall of Famer? I don't know if I would agree. I think he's Hall of Very Good. I'm cool with those rule changes. That's nothing crazy. Grizzlies and the Hornets, the Thunder got one. It's crazy. I mean, the Thunder got screwed. They ended up at 5, and where'd they fall to? They had 2 picks, didn't they? Am I tripping? Didn't they have 2? The Grizzlies had 2. Kings had 2. Thought the Thunder had 2, but I guess they didn't. I don't know. Yeah, the Thunder had 1 and 6. Ended up at 5 and 26. Right? Yeah, that's crazy. We'll check out the draft, but alright, Stokes to the Pels. The Pels got a good little young core going now, man. Christian Collins to the Nuggets. Not gonna pronounce that name, but the French guy went to the Hornets. Baba went. Alright. Warren Smith Jr. to the Thunder, man. That team is disgusting. Make our pick. I'm gonna take him. It's French. I mean, France is growing as a basketball country too. I mean, they're gonna be a problem. They gotta give the U.S. a run for their money, bro. We had trouble with Spain back in the day, and I think France is the new Spain when it comes to the prospects they're putting out. Man, there's some good players. I mean, we might have got. I mean, yeah, Thompson was probably the pick, but I wanted to get a guard. Rookie signing, bang. Team player options. Didn't have an option on Heal. That would have kept him anyways. Hugo. Keep all y'all around. No, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all I call this. I bet you Jokic is a Laker. They got rid of LeBron. They got the cat. I mean, I know they got Porzingis in there, but I bet you Jokic is a Laker, bro. I really do. Qualifying offers. Check it out. Wemby's in there as a free agent. It's just not doable for us, but it'd be fun. Jokic is gonna be the Laker, bro.
I mean, I'm just curious. We've got no money, right? Yeah. All right. I mean, our roster's good, so I'm not even gonna do the free agency this year. We're just gonna go right through it. We definitely want to see where some of those guys ended up. So we'll do a quick scroll again. Every season we'll go do a quick scroll, see if anything crazy going on. But it doesn't feel like this big three is working, so I think we're gonna call it quits. We're gonna try to do a little rebuild here while Tatum's still 29. I think we're gonna get rid of both these guys, see what we can get for him. This guy's gonna end up being a stud. Crazy defender. He's turning into a decent little shooter. Little scorer. So we're gonna see what we can do here. We'll do a quick roster check, see what happened with any big names. I don't really care about the young, the less important pieces. I told you I'd go through the 27 draft class. This is the last one I'll do that's downloaded. 28 draft class, I mean. Right? Yeah. This is the last one I'll do for that. Yeah, man, this I was excited to have Devin Booker here. I thought we were gonna win a couple rings, but yeah, for sure James Harden gets that farewell tour. For sure, one of my top 15 all time. I don't care. You could argue with a wall over that, but that's just how it is. Uh, so let's check it out. I have a feeling Jokic went to the damn Lakers, but we'll see. The Hawks got a good team, man. This Heat team's gonna be a problem, bro. They better put Harrow back at the 2 guard. Okay, so Jokic is not a Laker. He's probably a Nugget. I don't imagine any other team had the money to sign him. Cooper Flag's already a 94 at 20. What did he do last season? 20. Yeah, I mean, Cooper Flag's a dog. He's in that untouchable range now. And that's just the Nets. So he went. I mean, Jokic went back to the Nuggets. He'll probably retire a Nugget, but I just think him and Luka would have to play together at some point. I think that'd be real cool, iconic for the league. Doesn't look like anybody big really ended up doing anything. I'm gonna do a video eventually. I want the Thompson brothers to play a career out together and see what they can do. But man, Dylan Harper and Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle. That's a good team. This team's gonna be a problem for a while too. They got a lot of young pieces, man. Carter Bryant. This is I hate it. I hate the Thunder. I hate looking at it. They did such a good job building that team, man. It's just Anthony Edwards, best player in the league right now for sure. 2 Finals MVPs, back-to-back rings, 8-1 in the final. Giannis to the Warriors. That's something in real life. There's a lot of rumors about, so that's crazy that ended up working out. But a pretty good team, definitely a good big too. I read of the Wizards. Sixers are ass. Love to see that. Bucks are ass. Love to see that. Scoots on the Bulls. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man. I mean, this should be our year. You would hope. You know what I mean? But maybe I'll give it one more year. I feel like I have to give it one more year with the way the league's looking, man. We got the best team in the league, best big three. We'll run it back one more year, and we'll just see what happens, man. I'm really wondering if I change it to. I'm gonna change it back. I'm gonna change it back to what they had it at. Maybe it was me that messed it all up. It just feels like the Celtics. That's not what they do. They like to shoot threes, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it was me. If that's the case, I'll hand up. I'll take the blame. But I will say, if we're struggling at the trade deadline, I'm breaking it down. I'm not gonna go after nothing crazy. So we'll see. It's our last hoorah. A man's not going nowhere. That's my untouchable. Him and Tatum can't be had. Every time we go on a win streak, you're going to lose streaking, right? It's right after. It's tough. Like, this team should win 60 games. Am I wrong? Booker, Tatum, Brown, that's a 60 win team, bro.
Luka with the Cup MVP, useless. They don't care about that stat at all. If that ever plays into a legacy conversation, bro, you can count me out of all that. I wouldn't mind Wagner here, but told you I give it to the deadline. See how we're looking. So I'm gonna stay true to that. Piecing together some wins here. This is good. This is what I want of this team. Should really be 3 wins for every loss. That's the. But again, I start talking, and here we go. Start losing again. Do like Cameron Thomas, but Pritchard's just my guy, man. That's not a bad offer. That's not a good offer. 31-20, fourth in the conference. This is our last year. We're gonna go for it. I'll do one. I'll just do a quick look. Just curious. I'll probably move him this offseason, but I'm just wondering what I'll get for him. Kane and Embiid. I can never see Embiid in the Celtics uniform. That makes me nauseous thinking about it. Still a good trade on my books. I like Franz Wagner. Scotty Barnes, Brandon Ingram. Nothing that really convinces me to move Jaylen Brown right now. Kings first and Embiid isn't bad, but Embiid's not what he was. But I could get I could rent him for the year, get a top pick, and then move on from him, have some cap space. But I think with our cap, we won't have space even with him leaving. That's something I could get behind. I think Trae Young would fit into this team better than Booker. But I don't know. I don't think this project's working. We'll see how this year goes, but I think it's time to tear it down for Tatum's second run. Never bring Kyrie back to Boston after the way he left. He can say whatever he wants. I hated when we played the Mavs, man, and he acted all handshakes and blah blah blah. After all that shit you said, bro, no one should have shook his hand. It should have been a fuck you. Take that L and move on, bro. Like ain't no. You said all that shit about the city, about the fans, and then they're gonna go shake his hand, man. That made me disgusted watching that. I like Kyrie as a player. I was so excited when he was a Celtic, but you can't say that about my city and my people, man. And I definitely hate seeing. I hate seeing all that. We're gonna resign Tatum. Let me get him on. We're probably gonna move on from Brandon Booker. Booker's been hurt a lot. Tatum's day to day, but Booker's out again with a broken toe. We're gonna just get through this season. If we can get a ring out of it, we'll resign him next year. And we'll go for it. We'll keep running it back, but we just haven't been as dominant as I thought. You know what I mean? We'll see. But again, we might win 50. We could win 50, do a little win streak, but not looking great. It's not looking like a dominant team. But start stringing something together, and then I talk. Every time I talk, we lose, man. I just shut my mouth, mute the mic, and I mean, this is crazy. This is not a playoff ready team. This is not a playoff ready team. Someone's hurt. Luka with the MVP. Baba the Rookie of the Year. Giddy Sixth Man of the Year. Wemby's. We don't even gotta look at that one. Paolo, I love to see him win some awards, man. Underrated. I might even go try and get him in Boston, to be honest. That's probably my move. I think Paolo and JT would be crazy together. JT got the NBA second team. That's a good accolade. We need that. Brown got the third team. Gonna be hard to move him. A good year. Tatum's just Tatum, man. He's One of my favorite players ever. People that hate Tatum say he's corny and all that. I never really understood that, man, because he didn't actually rip anybody off. Everybody cries when they get the trophy. He didn't do the Kobe pose, bro. It was nothing even close to that. If you think that was even close, you have no skill at observing things because it was not even the way he did it was corny. I'll admit to the we did it. It was corny, but man, I got so much pressure on his shoulders, bro. I mean, we'll see how we do against the Raptors. 2-0 don't look good. This isn't looking good for this. But we force a game 7, so we're gonna get in the simcast. If it's close, we'll watch. Oh, that's the third quarter. I'm tripping. Yeah, I went a little bit too far, but we're just gonna sim through this. I went a little bit too far. I don't really want to watch blowouts. If it's a close game, we'll watch it. We'll check out the stats too. Check out the box score. Game 1. Booker, Brown, Tatum, man. Booker been going off in the playoffs. I don't know what's going on with how we're losing. Jalen Brown was non-existent that game, but it happens. It happens in the playoffs. When you got big three, some people eat and some people don't. But Brown's definitely the odd man out here. I think Paolo would just fit into this team, but then Jalen Brown goes crazy in game 4. Game 5, then all of a sudden Jalen takes over. You see it. Basketball is a weird sport, man. I mean, Brown's been the best player the second half of the series. Tatum went crazy, 28-13, 5-3 steals. Booker doing his thing. But Jalen Brown has gone crazy the second half. Booker with 51 to clinch it. 17 for each. Booker went crazy. That's a way to clinch a series, man. That makes me not want to get rid of these guys. You know, we can do that. Let's see if we can beat these pesky little Hawks, man. It's not looking good though. We can do all that, but then we go out there and now we got a reverse sweep. And we couldn't do it. So this project's over for me. It's just coming to an end. Devin Booker, it didn't work out with him. We're gonna have to move on. Controller disconnected. Give me a second. Cade Cunningham went crazy. And he is another dude. I would love to see him in the Celtics uniform. But we can't have everybody. You know, I can't turn into a Lakers fan and think everybody's gonna be on my team. Pistons win it. Cade Cunningham gets a ring. Thunder been struggling. I thought the Thunder would have had one by now, but check out the retirements. Harden's done. Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer. You know what? We're gonna let him play one more year. He deserves a farewell tour. Kawhi and Harden, let's let them go. Kawhi's got the injury problems. He's out the league. D-Lil done. Yeah, well deserved, all three of y'all. Fun to watch. Makes me feel old, man. Makes me feel old seeing these guys retire so quick into this, man. I mean, you grew up watching people and they retire. It's sad, dude. You got if your kids are watching this, man, you can get there one day. It'll happen quick, and you're gonna feel like an unk too. So you can make all your jokes in the comments, but you're gonna be an unk one day. Don't forget that. Bunch of nephews right now, but you're gonna be an unk one day. Go check the chat. And like the Thunder again, man, they get a chance at the top 5 pick. It's crazy. Blazers got 2 chances. Thunder get pick 4. Blazers get 3 and 7. Grizzlies get pick 1. How's our staff looking? Are they ass? No, we're doing a good job. We're keeping Joe Mazzulla around. So this is where I might try to make some moves. I think we're gonna go into the draft. We're gonna pause it. We're gonna take a trade finder. We're gonna see what's up with Jalen Brown. I would love Tyrese Maxey, but this deal doesn't do it for me to move Jalen Brown. Just a check, see if there's any good pick offers in here, but probably have to make this move. Pick 2 and Levine. I don't want to go full rebuild. Now Thompson, DeKeonte George could do it. Pick 3 and Cam Thomas. Let me double check what's going on in this draft. Point forward crasher. Sailing Hall of Fame. He got shots off without actions being run for him. Can be counted on to score points with his back to the basket. Very consistent rebounder at both ends of the floor. I mean, crazy college player too. But I'm not gonna get him with pick 2, am I? So let's just do the draft, get it over with, and we're gonna rebuild, man. Probably do it at the beginning of the season, though. I think make sure everybody got their contracts figured out and all that. But sometimes it's easier to make trades in the off season, so who knows? Maybe I'll get ball snatching midi pilot. That's crazy. I'd like to make that build in Park. That would be sick. I'm just gonna take a picture of that and try to remake that build. Cause that'd be a fun 2K build. All right, let's check out who we got. Gabe Naismith, was it Aaron Naismith's brother, cousin? He ended up balling out. I wish we kept him around, but we just couldn't afford to do that. We're gonna let Sean Battle go, but you know what? Keep him around for now. Y'all hear snoring, that's my dog on the couch behind me, so I apologize for that, but just don't think we're gonna have the money even if we make some trades. I will see what we get offered though. I mean, Papa and Embiid, guy just had a crazy year. He's gonna go up a lot too, I bet. I went the wrong way. I know how that works, thanks 2K. Been here before. But let's see what else we got. Ace Bailey? Now I could get behind that because I mean, he's going to be the same overall as Jalen Brown after this offseason. I think we're going to get Ace Bailey in the Celtics uniform, man. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's see what we get offered for Booker first. I might do that, man. Maxey, I mean, this team would be really good in a couple of years. Tatum ain't old yet. Oh, but LaMelo Ball. But I can't give up on that. That's not going to happen either. Now Sengun, Smith. That's a trade I get behind moving Ahmed for because Sengun is a dog. But so I'm going to pull the trigger on the Ace Bailey deal. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have to take Markkanen's cap hit for a year. But it's a decade difference in age and only a 4 overall difference. I'm gonna take my chances with this deal. We're gonna get Ace Bailey here as a Boston Celtic. I think I can get a little bit more out of this. Even if I could get a 2000. I don't want the Thunders first. I want y'all's first. I think you're a championship contender, but you sent me the offer, brother. I hate that shit. We're gonna do this day. We're gonna pull the trigger on it. Ace Bailey is a Boston Celtic. Jaylen Brown goes to. Man. I mean, that's just. I mean, look at that. I mean, this team might already be way better. It's not nothing against Jaylen Brown, but we get a depth piece. We get a good young piece. But what I'm also thinking, we need to get a guard in here. So I mean, maybe Booker Tatum is fine, but I think Booker's been good since he came to Boston. Jaylen Brown's been the odd man out. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We got any money? We got no money. Or you want to come for the vet minimum? He does not. We're just gonna go through right to player progression. We'll fill out the roster with 1 or 2 depth pieces. Let it do it automatically. Don't even need to. Ace Bailey's 89 to 21. Ahmed's 87 to 21. So we had a good draft pick. I mean, we got a kid at pick 9 the first year. He ends up being a pretty good player, man. I mean, he's averaging. He's gonna have a good year. This kid's gonna have a good year. We're gonna have to change our game plan up a little bit. We're not gonna be able to play the same way, but I mean, Ace Bailey, Jason Tatum is gonna be insane, bro. Insane. Might actually put Tatum at the 3 and Bailey at the 4, but maybe that's crazy of me. I don't know. I think Booker's on his way out, man. I really do. See if anybody else went up like crazy. I don't know why it's not showing me everybody, so we'll just see if there's any crazy moves. Free agency. Well, man, I think this team's going to be a problem. I'm going to auto-generate rookies from here on out. That's just how it's going to be. I'm not going to use kids in 8th grade right now as players in mine. It's just 7th grade, whatever year it is. It's just, we don't know. Yeah, give him a farewell tour. Steph Curry deserves that. Let's do, check out real quick. I mean, this roster's crazy. I think Booker's still on his way out. I don't think the project worked. I think we can go get some pieces for him. Cavs got a little big 3 going. I mean, it's just Edgecombe is dog. Kane Edgecombe, man, that's got a lot of guards there. The Wizards, they just keep getting people in free agency. They got money to spend, and they got a good young team, man. But that's what we're trying to get ahead of the curve, right? All these young teams are gonna start progressing, and Zion and Ant, that's tough. That would be one of the most exciting teams. That reminds me of like Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, exciting. Like not the same type, but man, Ant throwing the ball to Zion, and that would just be a crazy team. I don't even want to look at the Thunder. We're just gonna keep going. The Spurs are a legitimate problem, though. A legitimate problem. And the problem is, I think we're gonna have to try to get a big man, Tyrese and Ja. They got no big man on the roster. They don't have anything over a small forward. Maybe they think Cam Williams got it, but that's crazy. I wish I could get Cooper Flag in Boston, but I'm not moving Tatum. Tatum's retiring to Celtic. I might try to get. No, because that's not even gonna go. Ronnie James, 82. That's crazy. 2K, you slipping in something there, bro? That's crazy. I don't think he'll ever be that, but maybe at his peak. But I mean, must have been playing good. I mean, I don't feel like the stats of an 82 overall, but whatever. Yeah, I have some hate for sure, but that's just because I'm a Celtics fan, man. I never really liked LeBron.
top three. No, I'm not crazy. I never really liked him. Wasn't a big LeBron guy. I was a big Dwayne Wade fan growing up, so I did like watch the Heat for a little bit, but it just Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant, man. I played shooting guard growing up, so that was just those were like my guys, man. And I'm a Celtics fan, so it's hard to say, but those guys kind of bullied me my whole childhood. Dwayne Wade was always the guy. Took some championships from us. Nothing too crazy outside of the. I mean, I guess Ja with Tyrese and then Zion Edwards is definitely crazy in real life, but we're gonna do this. Keep doing that, and I gotta see what we can get for Devin Booker. Free up some cap, maybe.
What I need is like a ball. I mean, Daniels and Johnson would make this team deep, but we won't have a point guard. This is a good deal too. I'm trying to get some youth. Oh, I was gonna say Tyrese would be cool, but not for not moving Ahmed. That's not happening. Tyrese could be fun. See what we could do. Let's take Ahmed out. Let's take Cameron Williams out. So they don't feel to get enough back, but Devin Booker is the better player. So we're gonna do this our own way. I want a real point guard in here, so I might try to get Scoop. What's his playmaking? A plus. He feels like the type of guy who can come in here and make this team different. He just got signed, so we can't get him right now. I don't know if y'all can hear this, dude. My dog is out cold snoring. Hello ball could be fun. Oh shit, Luka's on the Kings. I didn't even realize. I looked right over that. Well, he didn't end up with Jokic, but he ended up with Sabonis. Man, I might just go out and figure out the guard later. Did I get away with Ace Bailey at the one? I could put Tatum at the one, low key. That would be kind of crazy. That lineup would be hard to stop. All right, all right. Tyus Mayhop. We're gonna keep him around. I don't know who got more value, Gonzalez or Burrell. Let's check that out. Untouchable, untouchable, or like get a couple picks untouchable. Untouchable, untouchable. Got it. So D-Book looks like he's gonna be our guy. I'm gonna see what I can get for him, and let's test this out. At the deadline, we might have to move him. Problem is, I don't have a real two guard, but Burrell might be all right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change it to crash the boards. I'm gonna check out that proficiency real quick too. Balance is always like the best, but yeah, we'll just leave it like that. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see how it goes. Get some chem up. This team already feels better. Just you're looking at the roster, the team just feels a lot better. You know, again, we don't know. We'll see how the season goes. 4-3, so Ment is one of our untouchables. I think having a big paint defender, especially with like a Wemby and the way the league is now, he needs somebody to hold down the paint. No free buckets. A lot of talented, skilled bigs. Chat, and I mean, you can just go down the list. A lot of talented bigs. No, thank you. This team's way better already out the gate, right? 15-4. That's what we expected out of the Brown, Tatum, Booker team, but they just weren't getting the job done. This team feels more like a contender, an early favorite. 3 wins to 1 loss is what I expect out of this team. Avs just keep winning this cup. It looks like they won it 3 times. Warriors got Giannis and Curry, so they don't need to. No, you can't get a Ment for Bronny James, bro. Stop asking. $4 a.m. man. I'll probably have to pick this video up tomorrow because this is gonna be kind of a long one, man. Maybe I'll just see how many rings I can win in 10 years with the Celtics. That's probably the series. I don't see how many rings I can win in a decade. Maybe I'll do some in-depth ones later, but I want to do a Warriors rebuild, man, when Curry retires and just see what I could do with them. But a lot of ideas. Also, please, if you watch this, bro, leave some feedback. Let me know if you want to see the whole season played out. You want me to just simulate the season simulation? I could do either way. I'm just testing out the waters. I got a lot of cool ideas for this, man. I love GM mode, so this didn't even feel like work to me, man. It's just fun. What I'll be doing anyways. Might as well record and talk a little bit. This could be a good deal. No, Hugo's 22. Actually, we're gonna keep him. This team's good. I don't want to mess the chem up. This is the team I've been waiting for a couple years, man. No, you cannot have a Ment for Bronny no matter many times you offer it. I'm not going to change my mind in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. This team's good. I'm just curious. Check out the stats. JT's going crazy. Ace Bailey having a slow year scoring wise, but he's going up in other stats. Finding more ways to contribute. Ment is doing his thing, man. Finally turning into that beast we need in the paint. Almost 2 blocks, 2 steals, 13-13. He's hitting a good clip from 3, man. It's not bad. Booker got hurt again, so I can't even trade him. But he's having a pretty good year anyways, so. How's Markkanen doing? Having a good year. Markkanen's not a bad pickup when you want to win a ring. Nice, man. Was Burrell starting over him? I might have to switch that up. We'll let the year go. Maybe I'll win 6-man or something, but I don't know. Yeah, so let's. I mean, if this team's looking like this, we stay hot going into the contract extension, man. I'll have to definitely re-sign Booker. I don't want to just let him walk. But yeah, man, this team easily winning 50. You know what I mean? This is the team I've been. Well, I'll speak too soon, I guess, but. So we'll grab Booker. Got to be 3 years though. That doesn't feel good to me. I don't want him until he's 35 at 50 mil. I don't think D-Book. I think we're gonna let D-Book walk. Markkanen for the minimum for 2 years. It feels like a good contract to me. Went from 53 mil to the minimum. Saving cap, baby. We got a good young team. We got a lot of young guys coming up, so we'll see what this team looks like without Booker. I'm not gonna re-sign him. Maybe I give him a free agency for a different deal, but I don't want him until he's 35 on 60 mil, man. That's not the way I run teams. That's not the way I'd never run teams. You don't pay a guy after he's done producing. Especially if he didn't come through I'd pay Tatum that. Because he came through and did what he did for us. Booker hasn't done actually anything for the Celtics organization. We haven't had a good year. This is our first good year. He's injured for it. But yeah, 55 win team would be nice. I doubt it. 53 and 29 is pretty cool. Wemby got his MVP. We know he's gonna be DPOY. I mean, that's not even a question. 3 blocks is great. He gotta set the record in blocks. We'll check the record book too after this season. Didn't forget, but Cooper. That team is a Tatum got hurt. That was the issue. Okay. Jaylen Brown, good for you. Much love, brother, but just didn't stay no more. It wasn't working out. So we end up with the 2 seed. We got the Raptors in the first round. I swear to God, bro, if we get bounced again. But I guess Tatum's hurt, so it's kind of just unlucky at this point. We should have the star power anyways to win this series, man. Bounced. Bounced again, dude. Who's it gonna be? Then the Bulls win a ring. Josh Giddey, Finals MVP. And this team's just built. We got a lot of people that can show up. They're good for the Bulls, man. The Timberwolves are a dynasty, though, man. They got 2 rings. They went to the final again and lost. I mean, Curry done, Gobert done, Dennis Schroeder done. I'm not gonna even force anybody to stay around. Rick Carlisle and Eric Spoelstra done. Man, I feel like an unk. Old head. That's the first ballot, dude. I mean, that's fine. I get that. He is a legend until Golden State for sure. Maximum length of a regular contract. If that's what the league wants, that's a new rule then. 3 years is max. And have a lot more team hopping though. Grizzlies, Blazers, Sixers, Mavs, Wizards, Magic, Nuggets, Warriors, Rockets, Rockets. Jared Walsh, big man, 280. Like the new Shaq. Shaq was like, I'm not gonna say that. Shaq was like 350, bro. Peters, Tommy Morris. Small man, but worth picks a guard to the Mavs. It's amazing the Mavs had that pick. They probably traded for it. I didn't even look. Physical stretch lob threat. So the kid, 98 standing dunk, 95. All right, this kid's gonna be a stud. We're gonna have to keep an eye on his career, bro. Maybe the next GOAT. Not the craziest defender, but he's tall enough. No boards though, but that'll develop, I'm sure. Booker declined the option. That's good for us. We might have some cap to play with. We gotta get Ace Bailey back. Ain't gonna let him walk. A lot of big names in the free agency. We can get Jaylen Brown back. We need a point guard, and LaMelo Ball's in free agency. But I'm gonna obviously see if I got money. We can get Coop in Boston, bro. I don't know if I mean, I would rather Coop than Ace, but Ace is the guy I traded for, so it's like we'll see. We're gonna give him the max, 3 years. We're gonna offer it. We're gonna try to get Coop first. You can always match the offer. We're good for now. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna get Ace Bailey. We're gonna offer Dylan Harper too, though. That'd be kind of cool to get them together again. I'm gonna offer Ace as well. I'm gonna wait. We can match on Ace. Yeah, Harper went back, so let's just get our guys here. Let's log Ace Bailey down. We got him at 40. 4 years. Sign him. Lock him up. Maybe we can get Booker back cheaper, but I don't really think we. This could be a good move. Playmaking 3-point bully creator. We can do it all. Offer him like 24 and hope they can't match it. No, I'll offer him 22 and hope they can't match it. But I mean, they can. It's the NBA. Maybe they won't want to. Let's see what we can do though. I mean, we're gonna match that, and we're gonna sign him. Now we can see if we can get Devin Booker back. Finesse the contract situation a little bit. Now I want Booker for 2 years. He's willing to accept less, he's gonna accept less. You know what I'm saying? So he's still interested. We're gonna go till he loses interest. That's what we're gonna do. So we'll try to get him at 48.5. Do 48.65 for 2 years. Send that offer. Sign Devin Booker. Now we got ourselves a team, boys. And gals. Tatum, Bailey. I'm at. That's our big three. Booker coming in. We're gonna Booker at the 2 though. Let him ball out a little bit. Mayhob learn under him. Marketing we still got under contract for the vet minimum, which is fire. Keita, we gotta go out and get a big man. One more big man. We gotta get us a big man here. Probably another young one would be cool, but one that could shoot would be nice too. Jalen Williams. Kind of like that, but he's 6'9". I mean, he's a dog. You don't want a lot of money. He's a good defender. He's just small. Embiid would be a good one. Bring him in, veteran presence. That could help us win a ring. Let's do that. Let's get Embiid in a. I know people gonna hate it. Let's get Embiid in a Celtics jersey for 2 years. On the minimum. We got money? No. Not like that. That's for sure. Oh, he wants 21. I'm tripping. I thought he was I didn't realize he was a habit overall. And beating Jalen in. Yeah, now this is a team. This is a team. Made that comment earlier about Joel Embiid in the Celtics jersey, but this team. This team's deep. This team's good, man. This is a bench we can have. May Harper's a 6 man, 21 years old. We got two good guards. Probably gonna make Burrell into a point guard. Let's get into the season, man. I might even try to trade Booker at the deadline again, just get something for him. But we had a good run. We had some injuries hurt us. Auto generating. Don't need no sixth graders in my league. Yeah, AD gets the farewell tour for sure. I mean, now we got a lot. We got a team. This really reminds me of like the old Celtics, man. You got the big three, Allen, Pierce, Garnett. Not the same play styles, but then you got a dog like Rondo, and then we had a bit. I mean, I guess we had Kendrick Perkins, but I'm thinking like Shaq or it's a good fifth piece. Good team, man. See what's going on around the league. Sixers looking all right. Bucks looking decent. No stars though. Defending champs. Just crazy depth. Zion bouncing teams. Now he's in LA. This team's gonna be good, man. This kid, we're gonna have to watch him. Advance to turn into what we expect him to be. Cooper Flag, the best player in the league. I think that's gonna happen in real life too. I'm excited to see that kid play down in Dallas, man. That team could be a problem this year in real life. It's just crazy though. So young. 94 and 97 at that age, 23, 25. That's scary, bro. You got Stephon Castle down there. You got Braylon Mullins. This team is like the new Thunder, man. This team's been really underwhelming. They haven't had any runs. I mean, that's a crazy team, and they're just not that good. This man's the GOAT right now. In the league, at least. Keep going the wrong way. He's averaging. He had a 33 game season. He got that. He had an off shooting year last year, though. Jaylen Brown to the Warriors with Giannis. Warriors just find ways to stay competitive, I guess. Wizards finally looking like a team that has something to play for. Yeah. We gonna worry about our own team. We got that. We got a hell of a team here. Jordan Poole on the bench. Laurie Markkinen. Embiid not even getting minutes. I think what we're gonna do. We're gonna run the 45 on the bench. We're gonna run deep bench. We're gonna run 15 men. We're not gonna run 15 men. What is this? Why are we running this so like? Y'all hear my dog? He's going crazy in the background. You got the zoomies or some. You alright back there, bro? Going crazy on the couch? That's what this team could do, man. This is gonna be a super team, right? This is gonna be one of those crazy seasons in 2K, man, where we just go absolutely insane. That's what we were hoping for all along with this team, you know. I mean, it hasn't been a great sim for the Celtics, but I just can't believe we got Devin Booker for Derek White. Even I mean, I think Derek White's a great player, but that trade was crazy. It just didn't pan out to anything. Then we got a big move for Jaylen Brown and had to take it. Love Jaylen Brown. I always have that jersey, but every time, do the Mavs win this every year? I need to check two things. I told you I was gonna check the stat book, the records, and all that, but I also want to check the NBA Cup. Where is the record book, anyways? They hiding it on me? Anthony Edwards, second all-time record in three-pointers made in 28 with 13. Not really too many records. I mean, most of these ain't gonna ever get broken, but I mean, it's possible. But I don't know. I don't see anybody ever getting 45 rebounds. Maybe Wemby one day has a crazy game, but I don't know. People weren't good shooters back then, so there was a lot of missed shots. Nothing really going on there. I did want to check playoffs too, see if anything crazy happened. Shy had 60. That's crazy. He almost broke MJ's record. Again, 24 field goals made. He tied that. James Harden, 11 threes made. Almost broke D-Lil's record. Trae Young with 11. Sar with 8 steals. That's crazy. AI had 10 in a playoff. That's insane, bro. AI was a dog, man. Inch for inch, man, pound for pound, he's got to be one of the best. He's got to be the GOAT. But, you know, he's small, so he gets in that top 10, top 15 conversation, top 20 maybe. Shy had 10 turnovers. That's not a good record to hold, but career, that's what we're looking for. All right, so LeBron finished number 1. KD finished at number 4. Curry at number 5, passing Kobe. Harden at 7. Westbrook and DeRozan finished top 15. DeRozan is such an underrated player all time, man. Giannis up in that top 20. Kyrie got in the top 30. Jokic about to get there this year, though. Jokic will get up into that top 20, probably. Booker getting up there. Luka and Tatum getting up there. Trae Young getting up there. I mean, it can't. Record's gonna change in a couple of years. Some of these, man. We ain't gonna go all the way down on all these. We're just gonna look see anybody breaking into the top 10. I guess we'll do top 16. DeMar DeRozan, man. Underrated player all time. I'm telling y'all. Boy can ball. 3-pointers, maybe. We got Curry, Harden, Lillard. Allen's record just felt so unbreakable at one point, but we got Curry is crazy, bro. That'll never get touched. I don't care who you put in the league, that'll never get touched. I mean, the game is just so different now. What's up, buddy? Get your energy out. You come over here with some pats now. I mean, even Kyle Korver. I mean, this is just. It used to be Reggie Miller, Ray Allen. Now it's just so different. Times have changed. LeBron got the number 6, and I didn't even feel like LeBron's a good 3-point shooter, but obviously that's just something we ignore. Buddy Hield's even on the top 20 list, man. Now the rebounds is something different. We ain't gonna see many added to this list. I don't think this record will get broken either. One of the best point guards all time. So underrated. Never in the top 5 conversation of point guards. It's crazy. It's crazy. John Stockton is in my top 5, and it's not even an argument. This is. I want to see where Wemby's at in the all-time blocks already. He's got to be on this list, man. Already at 1,400, and he is 25 in this. He averaging 3 a game. That'll be another 240 something. 240. Where's he at? Put him up in the 1700s. Then the next year, in the 2000s. He might catch Olajuwon's record. We'll see. Again, John Stockton, underrated, bro. KD top 5 all-time points per game. LeBron at 7. Curry at 11. Kobe at 12. Kobe had some bad years, so that's crazy. But I guess so did Jordan. So so that is what it is. Ray Jordan, the best shooter of all time. Because bro, let me dunk the ball. See, the crazy thing is Steph being at 420 and the output he had. All these other guys were spot ups. I mean, Steve Nash also was crazy, but the amount of threes that Curry shot to be up in that top 15. Best free throw shooter of all time. That's the record book. Things are getting interesting. We're definitely in a higher scoring league, so you can definitely expect a lot of stuff to change in 5 years, but I do wonder if Wemby can break that blocks record, which I could see him having 3,000 in his career. Just he's so tall, lanky, mobile. But back to this season, man. This team is crazy. Yeah, about be 5 a.m. Pick up this recording tomorrow, probably. Once we finish this season. Your breath stink, bro. Come on, back up. 45 is, I mean, this team's historically good right now. 45-10. I talked, right? We gotta lose one when I speak. It's 5 a.m., bro. I don't know why you're acting like playtime. Contract extension. We gotta lock Tatum down now. 2 more years. $55. This team's gonna win 60 games, I'm thinking. Of course, I speak, and we'll probably go on a huge losing streak. Everybody get hurt. He might win 65. Nope. NBA MVP 32.5, 13, 5, 2, and 3. Oh, this kid's gonna be a problem. Joe Mazzulla went to the Mavs. Defensive demon is what he turned out to be. That's crazy. I didn't even realize that. We got the 1 seed. I mean, I gotta see this kind of ECF this time, man. This team's finally doing what it does. Swept the Pacers. Bailey had a crazy game 4. Go to game 1 though, real quick. Booker went off. Tatum must be hurt. Booker and Bailey went crazy in that blow. 155-82. I mean, we whooped the Pacers. That's all that happened. We whooped them. Get the Knicks, bring them on. We ain't scared of them this time. Nope. Alright, maybe we should have been. Come on. Let's get this back. This is our series to win, bro. Come on. Game 7. We're gonna go in here and watch the last 3 minutes of this game. Game 7, it's a 3-point game, 2:45 left on the clock. We gotta get in here quick. Let's do the sides. Let's watch it out. Let's see what happens. Celtics on the inbound. 2:47 left to play. Jackie Jonas throws it down. Ahmed in the corner, kicks it back out.
Now
Booker has the ball, gets the screen to the left, rolls, pulls up for 3, and he hits it. D-Book hits the 3. 2:30 on the clock. Celtics tie it up. First lead of the second half. 12 points this quarter for D-Book, 30 on the night. And the Garden is rocking. You ain't got nothing, Cat. I don't think Cat has it. At least you got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Cat kicks it over to Juanito. Ben Simmons got it. We don't want him with the ball at the end taking a shot. If he hits a shot this game, it's fake as hell. Yeah, that's a Ben Simmons brick. And Ahmed gets the board. Celtics push the floor. Mayhop gets it off a pass and loses it. Knicks going transition down the other way. They slowed down. Gonna try to chew some clock. Cat in the post on D-Book with a mismatch. We got a 3-second. Cat would have made that bucket. And we got a timeout. Probably by the Knicks. Celtics timeout. That seems crazy momentum-wise to take the timeout there, but
We've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. There was no hesitation. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in.
Gata checked in on the floor. Booker got the ball in ISO. Drives to the left. Spin move at the three-point line. Pulls out for a step back three. Rick. Knicks with the rebound. All the way back up the court. Simmons. Goes left. Has Kata on him. Towns in the post on the Celtics big man. He gets a hand on it. Celtics ball back the other way. Booker with it. It's Kata in the corner. Ament in the corner. He bricks it. 1 minute, 1:10 left in the game to play. 119, 119. Cat takes it again on Ament. He didn't learn his lesson. He's coming back for more. And he says, I'll show you how to play in the league, young bull. Pump fake, spin move, puts up the hook. Misses. Ament locks him up, gets the board. Pushes the court himself. Booker on the ball. Kata swings it over to Yakashanis for three. And another brick. Knicks had the ball, 36 seconds left to play, 18 on the shot clock. They got Ben Simmons out. Cat for the three. He bricks it. Ace Bailey with the board. Celtics get a chance to hold for almost the last shot of the game. Let's see what they run here. 14 seconds on the clock. Jack with the ball. He's just going to dribble that clock down, get the play started here at 6. And he might look like he's going to ISO and take a shot. Bailey pulls a contested three. This is it. Ahmed with the rebound. Oh, it's good. 0.7 on the clock. Ahmed gets the old board and tosses up the hook and puts it in. Celtics up 2.7 on the clock. Timeout Knicks. Let's see what they can draw up here to get the shot off. It looks like as of right now, Celtics are making it to the next round. That was a crazy play.
Big O board by the young stud center. And the Celtics take the court. 0.7 seconds, kick up anything easy, but you can't give up a three. If Ben Simmons gets the ball, it's over. But they looks like they're going to look for Bridges. He's going to chuck it. And he doesn't get it off in time, and it's a brick, and Celtics move on to the third round of the playoffs. We finally beat the Knicks, man. What a crazy way to end that game. After a couple of those bricks, after he took that contested three, I thought we were out.
I really thought we were out there, but that was a crazy shot. We're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's see if we can beat this Wizards team, man. Not looking good so far. Not looking good. Can we reverse sweep? And we got eliminated in the Eastern Conference Finals. This team just doesn't have it yet. I think Cooper Flagg's going to get himself his first ring. And his first Finals MVP. That is his first one, right? But man, what a way to end it. We're going to get through this off season, and I'm going to go to bed and continue this video tomorrow. We got 5 more years left. But man, what a great game to watch. Embiid's done, that's fine. Derek White. 2 Hall of Famers. Embiid and Davis. Like Woodson's done, long career. Been coaching as long as I've been alive. Yeah, I'm an unk, whatever. I mean, man, imagine if Embiid could have just been healthy. What he could be, you know, what he could have been. He didn't even play 1,000 games. He didn't even play 10 seasons. When he was healthy, man, one of the best. No new rules to do. Then the Wizards go to the final, and they also get the first pick of the draft. Good trading. Fucking mess, man. They got 6'11" big man. Team's gonna be scary in the paint. Not much to commentate on because I don't really know any of the names here, so we're just kind of looking at the top 5. Go to our pick. Pick up some trade offers. I'm not gonna make the pick. I think what we need to get in here. I think a sharpshooter would be nice, but a wing would be cool too. Sharpshooter 6'6" with a 7'1" wingspan. We're gonna get ourselves a sharpshooter. And we end up with a decent player. Wing running sharpshooter. Pretty cool. That was the same build name as. Rim rocking post score. Such a sick build. A-Hop is staying. Naismith is staying. We're gonna let Burrell go. You know we're locking Ahmed down after that. Big bucket he scored. We're gonna put him right forward. We'll put him at 38.75. $38.35. Save a couple $100,000. Cool. So it looks like we're in need of a backup point guard. Get the big man coming back. We need a power forward and a point guard. Let's go to the affordable section. Call Anthony not bad. Able to bring Burrow back. Let's get Peyton Pritchard back in a Celtics uniform. Get the rim rock and stretch for. Okay, so we didn't get any of the guys we went after. Now we're gonna go try to get Brandon Burrow back.
I think this team will be fine. I don't think Jason Tatum's going to regress too much from that injury, but 92. But he's getting up there in age, but he'll be all right. He'll bounce back. A-Hop got up into the 80s, so now we got that 6-man that we need. We got some good bench depth. And we can make a run again. But man, what a crazy game that was. I think in further videos I will definitely do some more commentary on elimination games. Maybe we'll watch all of them. This is for you guys, not for me, right? I'm not trying to speed run through this. So if you enjoyed that, let me know. We'll do some more watch throughs. But I'm gonna go to bed and we'll pick this up tomorrow. Alright. So here we are going into year 6. And this guard we got, man. He's everything we needed on this team, man. Just a playmaking guy, averaging almost 10 assists a game, man. Led the league in assists 2 years in a row. And we got Ace Bailey coming in his own. Jason Tatum still up there. Booker hurt. Nate Ahmet. Sorry, it's been a couple days for me, so I'm kind of going through this for me as much as I am for you guys right now. Got a pretty good looking team though here. Hoping this is the year. You know, we get to the final finally because we've been an underwhelming 5 years so far, man. We haven't really done much of anything. We had that Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker experiment that went terribly, so we're rebuilding off of that. And 4 to 6 weeks on Devin Booker with a concussion, and I'm thinking it might be time to move on from D Book, but we're gonna see how this season goes. We're gonna see how we're doing about 2 months from now. So we'll come back to that conversation here in the end about Christmas time. And we'll see what's going on. How the team's looking. Off to a hot start. Again, I'm not moving Naismith. I don't know why teams keep asking. That's my guy. Really don't want to shake up the chemistry going into Christmas time and coming out of the end of the second half of the season, but you know, if we're not as good as I want us to be and we don't look quite dominant enough to win, I might as well cash in on Booker now. But again, we got to remember he's hurt right now, so we might not even be. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be a better team when he comes back healthy, but it's just one of those things. I'm going to have to see how the rest of the pieces around him are doing and if we're good enough with him to win. Because if we're not, we got to at least get one ring in this 10-year build, man. I'm definitely never moving that point guard, man. That's my guy. When you get a team of scorers, man, you need a guy that can move the ball around and find the open player, create buckets on his own if he needs to. I don't care about the NBA Cup. But all right, so we're about 21-7, 23-7 going into Christmas time, and I think D-Book should just be coming back. See how the rest of the team's doing. Yeah, I mean Casper's is doing his thing, man. 15-10. Ahmet doing his thing as the big man. 15-12 or 14-11.5, I guess. Bailey finally having a good scoring season here in Boston. JT just doing what JT does, man. He's gonna retire a Celtic. I'll make sure of that. But you know, Booker is doing good, but being 34, man, I just wonder what I could get for him. So I think we'll test the waters because the team was able to do this without him for the most part. We're gonna just see what we could get for him. If it's something good, I mean, I do like this, but can't move. To me, he's invaluable. He's gonna go up a lot, and I think I want him to get into a role where he's more of a star on this team. I don't mind this one. A good scorer. Good with the ball. Decent defender on the perimeter. Really slow, though. Not super athletic. I just wonder how he would fit in with this team. It's one of those things like, do I just let D-Book walk? You know, or do I get another guy in here to replace him? I think the smart move would get a guy in here to replace him, but I don't really want to lose. I think we're going to keep it how it is. We're going to go for our run this year, and if we just have no money. So it's one of those things, man. Once D-Book walks, like, we're done. We're not signing nobody else to replace him. We can always get him back, but he's old, so I think what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead. We're going to make our own deal here. We're going to do this real quick. Get back to this part. I know people probably don't love sitting here watching trades. Some people do. I know I do, and I like watching these videos, so that's why I'm letting y'all watch the whole playthrough. I think Jared McCann would be a great fit. He's an okay defender, but he's a good shooter. We'll see if we got any other enticing people out there to grab, man. I don't want a superstar. I want a good guy that'll come in and play his role. Oh, Banchero's a Cav. I probably already went over that, so you guys probably think I'm an idiot. But again, it's been a couple days since I recorded the first half of this video. Did the first 5 years, and now I'm going on to the second. See, Dyson Daniels would be a good one. this might be the guy because he's a great shooter, great defender. But it's really hard to move on from Devin Booker, man, because of what he can do. He's such a high overall that none of these guys are really gonna live up to what he's doing. So I guess what I'm just gonna look for one quick deal. If I don't like anything, I'm not gonna do it. Because ideally we want to win, right? Like JT's in the end of his, he's getting to the end of his career. May as well be probably got to the end of this 10 years. So 4 years left probably. So I think what we'll do is just keep Booker. I do wonder if we get Cade in here. But I'm not gonna do all that. I want to kind of play this out. So what we will do. This Spurs team is just nasty, man. Just nasty. I mean, this is crazy. And all those draft picks, dude. They went shooting guard heavy, man, but it works. Were we able to get Ant here for D-Book? Like, is that even close to being a trade? Can I give up maybe 2 unprotected first? Convince you guys to let us get him? What if I add in... What if I add in Naismith? And you guys just give me your worst player. Also... Maybe this will work. This is my last attempt. Okay, so we ain't getting Ant, and I'm not really looking to move Devin Booker for a downgrade, so let's just do it. See if we can win this ring. We'll reassess at the trade deadline. You know, we can pull a trigger on a quick deal if we have to. But again, I mean, we're sitting at 30-9. That's a pretty good look. Halfway through the season now at 33-9, 41 games done. It's nothing to be, you know, upset about. So maybe we can lock D-Book down to another 2 or 3 years. He can still go out in like the 80s. Maybe we can make that switch with Mayhop and him, you know, get them some alternating minutes. We'll see. I do like how this team's looking, man. Hopefully we can stay healthy. I mean, that's basketball, right? One injury can derail a whole team. You really gotta hope you build the team deep enough to sustain when you're missing one of your star guys. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna go ahead. 39-11, man. There's just nothing to change up. As much as I do think I could get a lot for D-Book, sometimes you gotta choose to stay with the guy, you know, and he is that guy. He's still high overall. It's not like he's falling down. 3 games in 4 days against the Knicks seems a little crazy. I don't know who the scheduling team is there, but that feels a little crazy. Yeah, so we can't re-sign D-Book. That's okay. Maybe that'll come bite me in the ass, you know, but we can always send him an offer for agency. Hopefully we have enough to do that. I'm not 100% familiar with how the cap works in the game. I don't know if there is just a certain amount of cap you're over, you can't go over anymore. But we keep playing like this, we should win 60 games. Well, we can only give up 2 losses. We have to go, it's close. We could win 60. We have to go at best 8-2. Or at worst 8-2. It looks like we're going to get it done unless we go on a weird 3-game skid or something, which could happen just because I talked like I've been happening the whole video every time I talk. We win 61. Darrell Peterson MVP, pretty good year. By the 24-year-old, second overall pick. Pretty damn good year. Good year, underwhelming, 6-man. I mean, again, he's just going to keep winning it, right? Go Missoula, baby. So we got, you know, people we would expect on that first team. Problem with our team now is we got so much talent. It's going to be hard to I'm gonna do a video eventually. I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but I'm gonna do one where I get the Thompson brothers on the same team because I think that would be a really fun playthrough. But yeah, we're not gonna get much. Maybe it meant with the All-NBA defensive team, but it's gonna be tough because we have so much. The ball's just moving around. We don't have anybody dominating the ball, so. But let's get through the play-in. So we got the Heat. In round 1. And for some reason, man, we just don't get off the hot starts in the playoffs. You know, it's hard for us to get a sweep. Hard for us to save our legs. I mean, Game 7, we love the Game 7s. Doesn't it just feel that way? It feels like every series, man, we're in. It's just a close one. I hope we can pull it off, man. I really don't want to get bounced in the first round after signing a hold on the deep book. We had such a good year. We'll probably watch the last 3 minutes of this game, man. When we're down 9. We are gonna see if we can come back. We've definitely seen crazier things.
Rio 2 have to play Celtics with the inbound.
Here's Jonas.
Jonas with the ball. Playing some slow tempo ball. We need to get the ball moving here, fellas. We need to come back by 9. JT
Now,
with the
here's
ball.
Tatum. Not a lot of room.
I saw up top on the perimeter.
Here's Bailey.
Bailey.
6 on the
Bailey with
shot
the
clock.
post in the middle.
Jumper
He
is
misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space.
Thought he was going to post up there.
on the
It's not looking good for the Celtics, man.
We've
2:30
got
left to play. We're down 11.
Jaden Ivey is out there with
We need
Khalil
something
Ware.
going on, dude. We need to
And
really
it's
get the
Sears.
crowd needs to get
Tatum
hyped up. We need Tatum to take over and do
Now
his
here's
thing.
Tatum. Oh, good. On the layup.
Yeah,
the
man.
defense
This is
doing
not looking
just
good. This
enough
is.
there to affect that shot.
I think it's time to say bye to
It's Ivy.
at least a big step by Bailey. David Jonas comes up. Look at that. And just block. Tatum gets the
And they'll
ball.
keep possession. The window.
And it's
Tatum
9. 2 minutes left.
one.
1
That's
point.
simply Tatum making the hustle play, wanting it more than the
Harrell
opposition.
walks above the court. Defended by Mayhaw.
Hero.
And he gets his ankles taken. Harrell misses. Ahmed with the board. Reliable.
Maybe, he thinks
Reliable
he can
big.
shoot himself.
Jason Tatum loses the ball. Ahmed picks it up. And David Jonas.
Somebody wanna ease
Tatum
up
in the
off the
fade.
three.
In the post. He hits it.
Now here's Tatum.
Tatum makes it. 7-point game. 1:38 left to play.
Nice little finish there inside from Tatum.
No chance.
Quick to get up when he's near the rim.
The Heat
Keep saying the
ball
fade in the
time.
post. I'm tired. Make these videos late. Sorry, I thought one of y'all, some of y'all might have wanted to watch the
Checking now with our
Celtics
Alley
dancers.
reporters
You know,
who's
so
got a
give
story for us.
a couple seconds left.
Allie?
I was able to hear
Back
the
to
Heat
the game,
coach
back
going
over
over
here
their
for-
plan during the break. He actually challenged his players. He said, quote, "We are in this one. We can see the finish line. How will we react?"
we're
I'm curious to
bit of
see
a
who
Boston
steps up
Celtic, but
and
glad he
takes it to
wasn't
the
there.
next level. Big challenge for the coach.
Great
Advanced to
work
the
as
lead.
always, Allie.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hawkins backs up to half court.
1:29
Resets.
left to play
Harrell
in
on the
the
ball
final quarter.
at the hash.
Heroes
Rolls middle
scanning
fade.
the floor.
That's a big hit. That's a big hit.
And look at how confident
We gotta play high
Harrell
tempo
is
ball.
from range.
Devin Booker,
He'll
you
take
got the
that
thing, man.
shot
We gotta get some
whenever
buckets.
possible.
We don't have time to do all this. We gotta get some quick buckets.
Hawkins against Booker.
No
Tatum
worries
with the
this year.
screen on Hawkins. Here's
We
Tatum.
just don't seem to
Time
want
on
to
the
push the
clock.
tempo. We think we got all the time in the world. 3.
There's a three.
That's a big one. That's a big one. 7 points, 57. We gotta get the ball back.
Back and forth here, showing confidence in range.
We're gonna have to get it quick. We're gonna have to force to get a turnover or a foul in next possession. We're gonna score quick though. We're gonna get a stop. That's good D. Keep the body in between. Is it hit? No, let's go. Push up the court, Tatum. Come on.
This is a do or die possession.
Bailey,
They have
at the
got
hash.
to get points.
Playing too slow. Tatum pulls it through. He misses. We got a foul. That's probably it.
They're in good position
Celtics
here
get
to
bounced
ride
in
it
the
out.
first round again.
Certainly, if they just play
Game
smart,
7.
this game's over.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Unbelievable, man. You know, the teams we built Doesn't feel like we should be even getting to
Fire
Game
with this
7 most
screen
of
on
these
Booker.
series, especially not in the first round.
And he banks the
It just seems like our
layup in.
defense is really soft. Maybe that's not something I addressed. I just thought we could score with everybody, you know.
And again,
I mean,
another
nice
assist.
three, but
That makes
he had to foul.
15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they do it. They'll move on
Let's
to
swallow,
round
man.
two.
Just another exit.
Thrilling fashion, guys.
Maybe Boston's
Taking round
magic's
one.
gone. Yeah, maybe Boston doesn't have that magic they once had. Super team feels like it. Just bounce in the first round again. Check out the box score and just see game 1. 3-point game. Not hitting down the stretch probably. 2 for 11 Booker. Can't have that. 1 for 6 Tatum from 3. 2 for 6 Mayhop. I mean, that's not going to get it done. Bailey 1 for... That's not going to get it done, boys. Game 2. Ran him out of the gym. Everybody was scoring that game. Game 3 was a high scoring one. We just... It seems like it's a defensive issue at some point because we're getting up a lot of points. You know, we run them out the gym in our wins, but then we give up too much on our losses. Another one, close one, but just 1 for 11 Tatum. 4 for 20? That can't be happening. That's kind of like how he is in real life. Seems like he goes cold. I know he gets a lot of coverage in real life, but 4 for 20, bro? You're one of the best players in the game. You gotta be better than that. Yeah, just not a good performance by us. Booker puts up a goose egg from 3 in game 7. I mean, that's just not good enough. So, it is what it is. Hopefully he can make a little bit of a run, make it feel less, you know, less bad that we lost to him. But you got a 6-8 seed, 1-2 seed in the West, 6-8 in the East. Cooper Flag and Scoot Henderson. The Mavs are about to go back to back, I think. But yeah, sweet. I mean, Coop's taking over the league, man. So. I don't want to do this, so. What's the issue? Oh, we got some improvements. Let's get this arena up. Do a little bit of promotions, but let's get this arena going. Okay. Kyrie's retired. Giannis, Porzingis, Jamal Murray, Luke Walton. Giannis and Kyrie, but what else I expected out of that? Huh. No one retired Kyrie's number. Crazy. That's crazy. I guess he bounced around a lot, so that's what you get. $28-2. I can't change that rule. So salaries are no longer required to match in trade. So it's interesting to see how that'll work out. Yeah, I don't know what direction we're gonna go with this team, man. Maybe we move. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we'll see what's going on right here and just see if we can get some pieces. I mean, it's just not working. Tatum just going cold in the playoffs. Can't move Booker. You don't have a contract. That's stupid. No offers found for Tatum. Yeah, we're not going to worry about this right now. Let's just do the first 5 picks. 6'9" center from Michigan. Ralph Bender to the Nets. Wade Irving. Kyrie's nephew? Cousin? I don't know. Crazy name, though. Basketball name for sure, Wade Irving. Lazaro Ruiz. 3rd pick to Philly. Al Marshall to the Magic. 6'4" small forward. That seems small. I guess we're getting into that small ball era. Definitely an underwhelming draft. That's very underwhelming. Pick one. It's 71 overall, 20, but it could be a bust. Never know. Well, we will know, but this is not good grades, no potential, just a definitely botch pick. It's nothing, expect nothing less out of the Nets. Sorry, Nets fans, but this is what it is. We got a better player than you guys at pick 29, so we're definitely gonna keep Gabe Naismith around. It is okay if Devin Booker goes because we got a couple guards coming up. It would be fun to get Wemby, but I just don't see any way. I don't see any way of doing that with what we got. I think Tatum should retire a Celtic. But if we get a crazy offer, we are getting some crazy offers. This would really rebuild us. I just, I think to keep a little bit of realism in this, I just don't see Tatum ever leaving Boston, so I can't be the one to do it. As much as there are some good trade offers out there, we're going to have to let Tatum stay. I do wonder if one of the issues is Tatum at the 4 that doesn't work well in the simulation. Yeah, but you know what? Let's go in. Let's get our guy back. Let's see if we sign Booker. 48.25, 48.4, whatever. Offer him a deal. Offer Mayhop a deal. Try and lock him up for 4 years. Play progression. Let the computers fill out the rest of free agency. Yeah, so Tatum Booker, natural regression in their old age, but still good players. Somehow Yaku Jonas went down. It's okay though. Ahmed going up. Ace Bailey taking over the lead role in the team. I think the team will be okay. Maybe this will be our year, and I've probably said it multiple times, but maybe what I'll do, maybe I'll even look to just switch the whole team up. Maybe I'll make some trades and try to build a different team. Put Tatum at the 3. Maybe I can get a good 4 for Bailey just to fit the lineup better. I don't know. Year 6, another disappointment for the Celtics. No rings. Maybe it's the curse of moving Derek White for Devin Booker. Maybe that wasn't the move, but I don't know, man. Don't know. Yeah, we'll give Jokic a farewell tour for sure. Let's just, real quick, let's just see what's out there for Bailey. We can get a crazy 4 for him. That's crazy. That's even just a crazy ask. Cam Boozer I could be inclined to do, but he's just not quite. I just feel like this team is built really well. It's not a good defensive team. I mean, this guy is just an elite defensive demon is in his name, and he's just an elite defensive player. I just don't see the issue. We're gonna run it back. Yeah, I just don't see how this team's struggling. Maybe not enough minutes for the stars. I don't really love that, so we're gonna go. That's a little bit better. Pick and roll offense isn't working, so we're gonna go with some get shooters open, shoot at will. I'm gonna try this out and just see how it goes. Cause this team should be good, man. Let's do a quick look, see anything crazy happen. I don't really remember where everybody's at now. It looks like the Clippers got a pretty good team going. The damn Grizzlies drafted crazy, man. 22 years old, 94, 21. I mean, that's just the two-headed monster right there. Hawks are deep. Team beat us crazy to this. I still don't understand how they beat us. They don't. I feel like they don't have what we had. They lost somebody, but they lost Tyler Herro unless he's hurt. Let's see where he ended up. Pretty decent teams out here, though. I mean, the overalls are going up. 2K inflation. Just want to see Coop's stats, man. This is solid. Just solid stats. I don't see the need for this, but whatever. I don't know who you put at the 2 there. A lot of point guards in New Orleans. We only got a couple years left, so let's just... I might try to go get Cade, man. One more run. We got 4 years left. But nothing seems to be working. So let's just see. I'm just gonna go see if it's even an offer they would send for him first. Come on. I don't like how it doesn't reset to the top. Messes me up every time. What if we go do this? What if we move Bailey? Try a little bit different of a team concept. So somehow that doesn't even feel like a trade I want to make. We're not even gonna do it. Let's just go. 2031, man. And this team is just disappointing. The chemistry's low, so let's give it some time to get up. I don't really know how it's low. We didn't lose any stars. Maybe they know they were on the trade block. We were already back up in the 60s. We gotta get a playoff. We gotta get a run here. Yeah. This is the longest I've ever gone without a run. I mean, no, this isn't gonna work. So I'm just gonna. Your T's hurt. I would explain the issue. We get a good guard out of this, like a nice elite guard to just make this team a super team, or are we just gonna get some bottom of the barrel offers? Yeah, nothing good. This team's just disappointing, man. Again, this is the first one, and I'm just kind of trying to run through it, and not run through it. I'm trying to really see how it plays out. You know, just the Mavericks just seem to win the NBA Cup every year. This is just, I mean, this is pitiful. Without JT, we're not even a 500 team. With this team, that shouldn't be the case. We'll see they get together. If things aren't going good by the deadline, though, we're going to have a lot of moves to be made for the last couple years. Three years left. 2 years after this. How was it? Yeah, this is 3 years left after. I don't know if to get shooters open was the wrong game plan. Shoot at will, but nothing else seems to work. They seem to get hot. Now, Ahmed is a beast, but he can't shoot threes. Goon, on the other hand, is a little better of a shooter. Not really. I decline that because I just like Ahmed, man. I think he fits this team well. We seem to heat up here, so let's just go right through again. Sure, we'll start losing as soon as the deadline passes. That's how it goes, right? So. Yeah, I just can't believe we got some pretty crazy teams, I think, on this in Boston, and we just haven't done much of anything. Check the contract deadline real quick. I mean, yeah, we're gonna re-sign Bailey to 2 years. Cool. We're gonna re-sign Tatum through the end of this video. We gotta keep our guys around. It just doesn't make sense how we're so bad. Like, we're not bad. You know, we're a playoff team. Make it for a second. We just haven't made a run. I don't think we have an Eastern Conference final. Maybe one. Maybe an Eastern Conference final, but I was expecting Brown, Tatum, and Booker to get some rings. Never mind this team not getting rings now. It seems that moving on from Jaylen Brown was the right move for the team. It doesn't really seem it's translated to winning yet. So, I mean, 47-35, that's just... We don't even got to look at DPOY, right? We know it's Wemby every time. No Celtics. I mean, Ahmed's doing his thing. He's definitely not the problem here. We may even be in the play-in. We got the 4 seed with that terrible record. That's... I guess this league is just tough. We'll never get a series lead after game 1, though, ever. We seem to always just do that. We get bounced again in the first round. It's mad. It's madness. In the Hawks, Mavs. I don't know what's wrong with this team we built, man. Like, let's just go look again. Like, is Tatum the problem? I mean, Tatum is not showing up in the playoffs. Like, he goes down like a 25 overall when we're in the playoffs. I mean, he's fine in this game. But it seems like we're missing Booker. It seems like he just hurt all the time now, which is nothing new, I guess, with him. But and then, he shows up in this game, we get the win. I mean, he's playing. He didn't shoot any threes, but he's playing good in the series. He just has some really bad games. But again, another big performance, and no one really around him had a good game at all. I mean, Mayhop had a terrible performance, so that's almost on him.
1 for 9 from 3, 2 for 12. I mean, it's just not been a good one. For whatever reason, the Celtics are struggling. We got Andrew Wiggins retired, Jokic retired, Miles Turner, Malik Monk, Lonzo Ball. Only one Hall of Famer. Nate McMillan, Terry Stotts, Brian Keefe. Yeah. One of the best to ever do it, man. Eliminate the goaltending rule. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. I don't care. All league teams will have 2 positions, 2 guards, 2 forwards, 1 center. I like that change. We will never be doing something that affects the scoring like that, at least not in videos like this. I will do some crazy ones where, you know, we always accept one rule or blah, 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 blah. So, draft slot. Darren Edwards from Dayton, first overall to the Sixers. Sylvester Mack to the Hawks. A little frozen here. A lot of small forwards in this draft. 3 in a row in the top 3. A small power forward at from Ohio State to the Pistons at 4. Forward heavy draft. The big trade. These drafts are weak. I mean, Edwards is pretty good. These drafts are really weak. That's the only thing I have auto-generated. There's not very many like crazy drafts. I leave it at pretty standard for the draft strength and stuff. And sometimes you get good players, but it's a lot of weak ones. Pick 20, we get Bouncy High Flyer. Sounds sus. Need a guard, need a center. See if we can get. Thinking Jalen Suggs might be the move. Get some defense out there. Get another good guy on the bench, a veteran presence. Like Eddie did not come here. Eddie, whatever it is. Mohamed Faye. Not a great shooter, but just another good interior big. It's kind of style we're playing here in Boston, so that's okay to get. And then we need to go get our guy back. Oh, we lost one of our shooting guards. Was it not a shooting guard? Was he a point guard? Oh, no, he's... Okay. You know what? We're going to let him walk. It's hard to. We're going to get us a cheap center now. DeAndre Ayton, perfect. Get him there for a year on a minimum. Boom. Go player progression. You know, this has just been a kind of a boring, depressing video, it feels like, man. We just don't win. The team is getting really bad. Devin Booker's always fucking injured, man. You know what? We gotta try something. We gotta, right? We can't go out on the bottom on this video, so we gotta try to do something for at least one ring in 10 years. So let's just see what we could get for some trades. See if we can rebalance this team. Maybe with JAYSON Tatum at the 3 to end his career. A little bit less physical, less demanding. So I'm gonna put Ace Bailey on the block. See what we can get. Cameron Boozer trade might not be bad. But I'm not really looking to move two good players for one. So this could be a decent move. A good shooter. Great defender. That could be a good move. 6 to 17. That's one of the ones we're going to look at. Now this is a trade. This is something that I might have to just accept because I mean, look at the pieces I'm getting for that. You know what I mean? I can go get a. So we're gonna accept. Ooh, no, we're gonna accept this. Gonna add some depth to the team. But now the team's really deep. We're gonna try to get a forward for Booker. The team might be a little worse for it, but it's a little deeper. I'm hoping we can get a good power forward here for ooh, Scoot for Booker doesn't really suck either. I think that's what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get Scoot. Ooh. If we don't get a good power forward off here, we're gonna get Scoot. We gotta change something up, and it's not working. It's really bad. Scoot's been on some winning teams. Let's go do this. Let's get Scoot. What did I hit? Player finder? Okay. Now the team's a little different looking. What we're gonna do. I get a power forward for Jonas, or however you pronounce that name, because I probably butcher it and said it differently every single time. There just seems to be no winning. Game seems to be frozen here, trying to even find us an offer. Need a power forward out of this. Well, Weir went way down. Not really what we're looking for. So we're gonna try to go make our own trade. We're gonna see what we can get in there. Powerful. Really be nice to get Boozer and Nunes. I'd like to get my hands on Boozer. That's doable. Maybe I could do it for this. And then bring back Jordan Hopkins, but he was in for Spider. We're gonna do that, and I don't care. And we get an ooh, but I don't like that it has Ahmed on the bench over. I don't like that. But it is what it is. I think we're gonna get
I think this team looks better. Ahmed's our best player, and he's on the bench, and that's weird to me. But he's a better shooter than. I guess because he's 7'2". Just gonna rock with it. I'm just gonna see how this team does. And we're gonna go back to that. Last year didn't work at all, so we're gonna get away from this and go back to the pick and roll. And we are gonna hope. Oh man, I mean our chemistry's down, so we can't expect to be hot right at the beginning, right? We gotta hope we get some wins, get that chem up. We're looking pretty good to start with the low chem. 10-4 is pretty good start. Chem's getting up there now. And I assume there's not many bigs in the league that can do what our bigs both can do. You know what I mean? It seems to be a smaller league. We're seeing 6'8", 6'7" power forwards getting drafted. Maybe we can really own the paint. Make it hard for teams to score. The team's looking good right now. There's a feeling in the air about this team. Boozer and Scoot, Tatum, Amont, the other two guys we just got in the deal. I don't remember their names, but it looks like we won the NBA Cup. Boozer the MVP. It's a good sign. Now we don't care about the cup, but when we win the cup, we care about the cup, right? That's how we do it. When we're winning it, we care. When we don't win it, we don't care. We make fun of people that care, right? That's how it goes. That's sports. If anybody else but the Lakers won that COVID year, it wouldn't have been a free year to win a chip for LeBron. But because LeBron and the Lakers won it, we're gonna say it doesn't count. So argue with a wall about that one. Pretty good looking team so far though. 31-11. Real hot. Only 3 losses in the last month. 4 now that I spoke. This team seems to be gelling a lot better. Not as much as that first seed when we got bounced in the first round of the Heat. That team was crazy, but this just has a different feeling to it. We're scoring a lot of points. A lot of points. Yeah, we just scored 161. We had a couple games with 150 earlier in the year. Defense looks pretty good. We're not really getting 130 dropped on us ever. I don't think I've seen it yet, unless I missed one maybe, but yeah, man, we're just gonna keep on rolling with this team. We're not even gonna think twice about it. We could win 60 games again, but not if we lose a couple. Then we'd be, mid-50s. Probably mid-50s. I'm hoping to at least win like 52, 53, but I don't know. I don't think we can re-sign any of those guys we traded for. We can. Keep Boozer around. Ahmed's staying. He's gonna keep on chugging. Having a good season though, so it's 1-2 seed for sure. So if our record last year put us at a 4 seed and we were just over 500, I'd imagine 50, 52, 53 wins would get us. Told you mid-50s is what I'm hoping for. 54 to 57 wins would be real nice. But now that I spoke, we'll probably lose the rest of the season out. 55, perfect. 56, 57, ooh. 57, 25, we'll take that. That's a good season. Peterson is taking over the league. Having some crazy seasons. This guy's a good player, man. Pretty good rookie season. Let me guess, Wemby, man. We are gonna check the records after this year too. See how things are looking. I feel like Wemby's got to be close to that blocks record. No Celtics, but that's okay. We have a deep team. Okay, we got another defensive first team. That's good. Simulate the play-in. There's no way we're in the play-in. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that'd be crazy. First round. Can we win the first game of a series? We do. This is a different team. This team comes out hot. This is a different team. This team comes out hot. Let's stay hot. Let's not let the series tie up. Let's get through the first round. A 4-1 series. How often have we done that? Check the box score. Let's see how things are looking. Game 1. Close one, but we pulled it out. We didn't give up too many points, and that was the difference. Everybody shot decent. Henderson had a little bit of an off game, but 11 assists makes up for that. Game 2. Close one again, but we pulled out because the defense seems to be working a lot better. This Christian Collins kicking ball, man. Another good game. A little tough shooting from 3, but we lost by 3. But it was, killed him in game 4. Killed him in game 4. The boys went off. Scoot had a crazy game. Tatum had a good game. Boozer went off. Elimination game. Beat him by 4. The defense seems to be better, man. Scoot's just going crazy. Round 2. We win the first game of the series. We did it again. I told you this team feels different, man. It looks like. Ooh, all right. Let's see what happens. Come on. Let's not go 7. We get it done in 6. We get it done in 6 again. This team feels different. Kill them in game 1. 4 guys scoring over 20. Hard to beat that. Beat them by 11 in game 2. Boozer, Scoot, Tatum, our big 3 going off. Not a lot of scoring by our centers here, man, but getting the job done. Devin had a good game. Good on him. This Peterson kid, man, 28, 11, and 11. Game we lost. Peterson's crazy player. Johnson went off. 15 assists. This Peterson dude is crazy. Crazy. Almost wish he was there in Boston. But well, you know what? We'll take 36 from Cam Boozer. They don't. Good game. Scoop doing his thing. 155 we dropped. Peterson and Hardy went insane. But this team team's good, man. I have a feeling about this team for some reason. Peterson dropped 41 and they got bounced. Not really even a close one. Another East Conference Finals. I think this is the furthest we've made it. Let's not get cold here. Let's not get swept. Or get swept. Okay, let's reverse them. You know what? It was a better season. Still annoyed, but it was a better season. Let's hope the Mavs don't win it again. And they do. Coop's well on the way to becoming the GOAT. So we're gonna check some stuff now, right? So let's do it. I mean, the Mavs have won 4 in a row. A 4-peat Coop 4 times in a row Finals MVP. They are 16-4 in the finals in the last 4 years. I mean, bro is well on his way to GOAT status, I would say. We had a lot of repeat MVPs, and then it switches because voter fatigue. I do think Jokic should have 5, but it's just me. Man. The entirety of we've been playing this, Wemby has been DPOY, so we're definitely going to go check the record book, see if any of that stuff's changed. So we'll just do this real quick. Anything crazy? We're just gonna look for the years. Anthony Edwards, we already saw the 3-pointers made there. I don't imagine many single game records will be broken. Hard to break a lot of these, especially in simulation, but yeah, let's check. Anything crazy in the playoffs? 3-pointers made by Trae Young, 11. D'Lo record still just crazy. But 2 people almost broken in this simulation. Anything else? 8 steals by Sar. I think we saw this one already. Not a good record to hold. James Harden, by the way. The season record. Anything crazy here? We're looking for anything. I mean, Trae Young been going kind of crazy in this simulation. He's on his low-key Steph Curry shit. For real. That I don't think 402 will ever be broken, man. What a crazy year that was to watch basketball. It was almost boring watching that Golden State run NBA, man, because you just knew. You just knew. You know, no one was beating them. There was no one even close. All right. Well, this is what we want to see. Career records. Anybody crazy up here in the points per game? Probably nobody from this one. I think you have to be retired for that. I don't know. I don't know. Statement is probably not. Oh, this isn't what I wanted. I wanted. That's just a crazy stat. Oh, this is what I wanted. I wanted the totals. Okay. Sorry about that. Here we are. So. Luka got up there. Giannis got up there. Trae Young got up there. D-Book and Tatum are right there. Teammates. Former teammates. This is a different league now, man. Everybody can score. It's a lot easier to score. We're going to just see a lot of names. Trae Young, going to be the second best 3-point shooter of all time. I don't think anybody will ever catch Curry. Tatum at 6th. Good for him. A Celtics fan. Love to see that. Kyrie, Clay. The LeBron one is crazy. I just never really feel like he can shoot threes, man, but he can. Rebounds. Curious to see where it went. He's got to be up here already. So 8,700, and he is like 28. Yeah, he'll make his way up. 23,000 is crazy. I don't know if anybody will be getting 20, but he get into that top 10 for sure. Trae Young getting up there in the assists. James Harden. Trae Young should get 10,000 assists before he retires. Hopefully, that'd be cool. Couple more years. Blocks. Wemby's already 17th. He would need to do it consistently for another half of his career to get Hakeem. But see him getting into 3,000. So, anyways. Spider's probably a Hall of Famer, right? That's crazy to even question that, right? Not a Hall of Famer. Is that crazy to think he might be? I don't know. Maybe I'm just living too much in the modern day. Change the time the offense gets invincible for over to 6 seconds. I don't like that rule. Again, we're going to keep it simple in this one. I don't want any crazy rule changes that are going to ruin the league. Cavs get a shooting guard. Small center. I'm telling you, our center core is humongous in this league. We probably look like the Giants. Another 6'10". I mean, maybe the league's getting mobile. Maybe that's our problem. But this just don't, these drafts don't feel strong either. But we'll see. Decent draft, a better one. 278 under 19. Wing running layup artist. That's interesting. Tender these fellas. We will qualify our sharpshooter. Our roster has a lot of small. We need some guards. So go out. We'll sign. Order. Did I? Oh, we buffed him. Okay. Decent shooter, decent defender, good playmaker, good off the bench. Perfect. We want a lights out shooter at the 2. That's gonna be Malachi Branch. Sure. I also need a center. Jared Walsh is available, but that's we don't need. Oh, I must have missed it. Good thing I looked. Can we afford Tyrese? We can't. Afford Kuminga? We can. Let's bring Kuminga in. We're nearing the end of this 10-year sim in Tatum's career, and it's gonna be sad, and I'm sure we'll all cry and miss Tatum, but hasn't really delivered the rings we thought. And this team is just, I don't know what's going on, man. They took that loss hard. They were boozing over the offseason. They didn't really care about training. They come in fat and out of shape. Coach puts them on the line. Yeah, I mean, this has not been a fun one. You know, I like to win. 10 years, you like to win 3 or 4 rings, but this has just not been good. But the team is still deep. Brought in Kuminga. Kind of help with the minute load on Tatum. We got Walt. We got a good team. Definitely a crazy top 6. Some good depth. And I do almost wonder if it's time to transition Tatum to the 6th man. And run kind of a big boy lineup. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Ahmed at 4. We're gonna put Boozer at the 3. Keep Tatum at the 3. Kuminga's gonna be a 4. I think that's how we're gonna run this. I think Tatum's gonna come off the bench now. Not that he's not a good player still, but let's just, let's save him. Let's try to let him, last and play in this league. Yeah, I think this is a good lineup. We got a big boy lineup. Tough lineup. Let's see how it goes. We already started 60% chemistry, so that's a good start. This might be Boozer's year at small forward, man. He might really take over. Not inclined to accept too many trades. I think we have a good rotation. We have a good top 9. But someone must be hurt. On a little skid there. I don't like that. Team doesn't have the same feeling as it did last year, the same buzz, but that chemistry is way down. So I'm imagining someone's hurt, something happened. Maybe a little scuffle in the locker room. Boys are frustrated. Tatum's pissed about his minutes, maybe. The Mavs again. Is it always the Mavs? Am I crazy? Is there a way to look at the NBA Cup? Because at some point that's going to start mattering. I scrolled through that too many times. Let's just check this real quick. Long list of Hall of Famers. Just see who's in there. Everybody that deserves to be is in there, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. There no way to look at the history of the cup? That feels dumb. Alright, I guess there's not. I just feel like the Mavericks have won it like every year except the year we won it and the year I think I can only remember 2 seasons out of the last 8 years where the Mavericks haven't had the NBA Cup MVP, which is crazy. Starting to get hot again. Chemistry's getting up there. When we get up to like 75, I think we'll go on a nice win streak. Does Tatum even have a chance of finishing as, in that top 10 all time conversation? Because in real life right now, he is on pace for that. I don't care what anybody says. He's very decorated, accomplished. People want to say, oh, he's had a good team around him. Everybody that wins has good teams around them. It's a dumb argument. But since Brown's left, he hasn't done shit. But he didn't do shit when Brown was here either. They were bad those 2 years. It was Brown and Booker and him. So we gave Booker as many chances as we could, but he didn't offer much anyways. We're 37 and 15, so we're going to keep going. We're just not going to look to make a move now. Our chemistry's up. 40-win team at the All-Star break. I mean, if we stay hot, we could win 60, but of course I say that we'll lose a couple. But 60 and 22 is what I aim for every year with my teams. Check this stupid shit. Yeah, we got one more year after this. Hopefully we can get a ring. Maybe I'll even do the last year just to play Tatum's retirement out. And a 62 win team we are. 64 wins. Wemby with the MVP. Every year he's going to win that. We don't got to worry about it. Pretty good 6th man of the year to have. '65 win team were the Mavs. Good for them. '97 overall. His stats aren't that. I mean, triple double machine, but he's just not a scorer. But it doesn't matter. They got two absolute animals over there in Memphis. Two absolute animals. Scoop on the second team. Hell of a season. And we can't afford to re-sign him. That sucks. Amen. Well deserved. Lock up the 2 seed. Let's sim the plan. They were playing the Pacers. Can we do it? Man, it just doesn't seem like this game wants the Celtics to do well. It's always 7 games, isn't it? Excuse me. And it looks like we're not even going to do it. If it doesn't get closer, I'm not even going to watch this out. And it's just, I mean, this is just a brutal one, right? Like, this is just not a fun one. Memphis Grizzlies did it. Someone finally stopped the Mavs. They got bounced in the first round by Sacramento. We can relate to that. Just looks like this is just a tragic one for the Celtics, man. I mean, Tyrese went off in this one. Did his thing. Branham should not be our leading scorer. In any game. Yeah, I mean, it's just not good enough. Marcus Spears. Damn. Kid's a dog. Nets get a ring. Sorry about all the shade, Nets fans. It's on me. Talking a lot of shit. My team hasn't won none. Bam, Fox, Sexton, Jackson. And probably no Hall of Famers, right? That's one they want to prove. We can approve it. We only got a year or 2 left. Next year's supposed to be the last year. I might do one more just to play out JT's career. This just, I mean, we might have to do a real Celtics rebuild. Because this doesn't seem to work. We don't seem to have the pieces. We have to do another one with a real rebuild. Build through the draft and. But I probably won't do another Celtics one for a very long time. I got a lot more to worry about, a lot of ideas. I don't care to really commentate on all these draft picks. We don't know who they are. We're at the end of the video anyways. We're not even gonna see how their careers play out. So Rod Rodman though, huh? What a name. The Rod.
Roster should be fine. Let the computer fill out the last couple spots. Yeah, man, I don't know. Doesn't look like we're gonna get a ring here in this 10 years. Pretty tough. It's a tough watch. We had fun along the way. We've had some crazy things to watch. That crazy playoff game we watched a couple years ago. There's been some good and some bad. Just Jason Tatum plans to retire. Perfect. Look how that lines up. Give him his tour. Now that's a Hall of Famer. Let's just do it. Let's get a ring for Tatum in his last year. Why not? What a way to end the video. No, Tatum's not gonna go anywhere now that he's retiring. No, we're not gonna move any of our guys. We gotta win some games. And I just don't understand how this team is like not consistently a second, third round exit. Just a lot of first round outs, no matter who we get here. Maybe Missoula's the problem. Maybe I should have fired the coach a couple years ago. Been a decade with a guy that hasn't won a ring. Couldn't get super teams out of the first round. Maybe that's bad management on me, but the grades are there. He's a good coach. I think it's a player issue. We're not going to make any trades now. We're going to stay with what we got. Top of the conference right now. Wow, the Clippers. Good for them, man. Someone finally beat the Mavs. I'm telling y'all, someone should go back and count. And let me know in the comments how many the Mavericks won out of these 10 years, because I would say 7. I would say 7. Maybe 6, but I know they've won more than half of them. Cooper Flag might damn well be one of the GOATs. (31-13). It's a pretty good record. I'd really love to win a ring in Tatum's last year. That'd make this worth something, because it's been such a miserable run the last 9 years. Just so much disappointment, so much letdown. I think we missed playoffs once, but just I don't think we made it past. I don't know if we made an ECF. I can't remember the first 5 years, but I remember them being pretty damn much as miserable as the next 5 we just done. It's just the team looks so good. We're first in the conference. We just can't beat anybody in the playoffs, man. It's just like we don't got it. I'm not even gonna do this year because it's the end of the video. We will go into the off season. We'll look at the retirements in the Hall of Fame. And we will go through one more look at the record book too, to see if anything crazy is gonna, on pace to happen. But this has just been a tough one. Not as enjoyable. Especially for the first video, man. No success. Wow. Wemby didn't win DPOY, but Dyson Daniels did. Very underwhelming stats, but a lot of steals. I guess that's what got him it. Wemby must have been hurt, but he can't have been because the Spurs were fantastic. 2 Grizzlies on the first team. That's a crazy combo. We got Scoot on the All-NBA second team again, having a good year. Love that guy's shoes, man. I got 2 pairs of Scoots. This is what you like to see. 2 guys on all defensive first team. Our inside, you know, our paint. What the hell? Oh, rookie team. I was like, what is that logo? Okay. Let's simulate the plan. Let's just win a ring for Tatum in his last year. Come on. Let's have an inspired approach. Act like we want it. We're just gonna go down again to Charlotte here. 3-1 in the first round, and just there's no heart on this team. We go to game 7. It's a close one. And it's just again. We're going to watch with 6 points. We're going to watch the rest of the game. Minute and a half, 6 points. Let's see if we can get out of the first round for Tatum. As much as I would love to just play this and make sure we win, we're not going to do that. Let's just see what happens. Up the line. In the bonus, minute and a half left. House, first one, good.
First one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Boston making a switch here.
Substitution.
Kuminga's checked in.
I'm gonna do one thing. And we're gonna put Tatum in. But I don't really want to see Kuminga in here. I think we need our best players in. And if not, we gotta let the guy go out at least in the game. We're missing the second one, 7 points, a minute and a half. Ahmed comes up the court with the ball.
Boston's gone 1 for 5
It's
shooting
spaced
from the
out.
arc here in the fourth. We've got
Boozer
Henderson.
trying to make a play
And it's
happen,
Mullins
moving the
in
ball
the shooting
quick.
guard
Kuminga
position.
over
That's
Boozer,
the
Boozer
Boston
pulls,
five.
and he hits
Oh,
it.
yeah. He sinks the
1 point game, 1:17 left to play in the fourth.
That open in crunch time.
Charlotte leading by 4.
We need some good D. We need a big stop. Garvin's been waiting for a big run.
1 minute 4 left to the game. Just 5 to shoot.
That's great defense by Scoot. Let's get up the court in
Boston has
transition.
gone 2 of 6
Bowls to
so far
Boozer.
in the
Boozer
fourth.
trying to take over the game here.
Here's
Playing
Boozer.
it slow.
He shoots.
Pulls the midi. And
Oh,
he
he
misses.
missed the
40
jumper.
seconds. We need to
And
foul.
unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Nate Chuck it. We need to foul.
Although by Kuminga.
We need to foul. No, we don't. Oh, yeah. I guess we could wait. Good pressing him there. Good pressing him. It's good D, but that's a bucket. And again, I think the Celtics are just
They have a relentless mentality.
choked in the first round again, man. It's fucking.
Until that final
It's something to
buzzer sound,
watch,
you
isn't
gotta
it?
treat every
It's
possession like it's crucial.
fucking embarrassing, I'd say. We got all the big guys in. Let's get Tatum the ball.
Tatum inside.
This game, man.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Just not the bucket we need. We
there's
need
no
a 3. We're going
question
for a
they have
post
to
fade.
foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it. They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a
What an
nice job
embarrassing
getting
run
into
of 10
the
years for the
making
Celtics,
sure he
man. I'd
was
be
the guy
ashamed.
who'd go to the line.
He gets the first.
I would be
And
ashamed
that
to
makes
be
it
a
a
part of this.
7-point lead.
I should be. I'm the manager, I guess.
And so both free throws
But
good.
just,
And it's an 8-point ball game. Time called here.
What a
The
terrible way
Celtics
for Tatum
decide
to go
talk
out.
it
It was
over.
another first round exit.
11 seconds left to play in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Team just,
At times,
no matter who we put here, just
they
haven't
just
had
couldn't
it.
get over that hump. You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off
Mullins
tonight,
needs to
maybe
pull that
for
three.
the future.
Ringo. Miss, yeah, it's just
And
story.
now we've got an
What are we
intentional
fouling for?
And I'll tell you
Game's
what, this
over.
game is in the books.
Not
This
quite
is
sure
ridiculous.
why
This
they're
is a joke.
delaying the inevitable by fouling.
What a terrible 10-year run for this team,
Game's
man.
over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
What a terrible 10-year run for this team. With the subs in. At least Tatum gets a standing ovation, I guess. This place should be empty.
Both shots
Don't
good
stay
from
and
the strike.
support this.
Making all of those, putting this game in the refrigerator.
They've won it. Next stop, conference
That's
semifinal.
just, I mean,
And what a way to cap off.
what a terrible run of 10 years. Hard to stay positive, hard to say, you know, that was fun. It's been miserable. Been a miserable time. Just can't get it done ever. In a decade, couldn't do anything really useful. Just not good basketball. It's not, you know, just not good enough. But it is what it is. They can't all be winners, you know. It just stinks when you use your own team and they can't win. You know, we got a lot of videos left, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of good ideas. This is just the first one, so hopefully it's a bump in the road rather than how the road's built. So again, we'll check player retirements. Cat, Booker, Brown, Tatum. Probably 3 Hall of Famers. 4 maybe. Yep, 4. 3 Celtics. Tatum definitely is not going to write no books about being a GOAT after this last 10 years of his career. But Timberwolves and the Knicks retire Cat's number. Surprised we didn't retire Booker, but I guess he didn't really do much for us the time he was here, so. Want to unretire his jersey to be petty, but I won't do it. I guess so. We'll just do one more look here and we'll see what the records are looking like, and it'll be the end of this video. But I just can't believe how bad it's been. So Luka and Trae get into the top 10 points of all time. Michael Jordan's now 10th on the list. Edwards is about to pass him. Booker and Tatum retire at 16 and 14 respectively. Cat at 17. Imagine that Jaylen Brown's going to be on the list too. Yeah, 33rd, so that's pretty good. Trae Young has a chance. To catch Curry's record. Maybe I'll play this out till Trae Young retires. I'll switch to the Hawks just to watch this out. Again, you can end the video here if you want, but maybe I am just going to be curious to see if Trae Young breaks that 3-point record. Trae Young, one of the GOATs. For guard, for sure. Wemby has now made it to 10th all time on the blocks list. Yeah, so I'm going to do it. I am going to just see if Trae Young... Can you switch teams in this? I don't actually remember how to do it.
Yeah, so we're just gonna go full sim on this now. And I'm not really gonna, I mean, you know, if we do what we do, cool. It's gonna be a quick sim just to see if Trae Young breaks the
3-point record. I'm not gonna do any more of the Celtics watch or anything. I just it was a long decade, man. I'm over it. You know, I just want to see if Trae Young does break that record before he retires. I did remember you could do this, so we're just gonna not even pay attention to the Celtics. We're gonna go. Is Trae Young on the Hawks still? I think he still is. He is not still on the Hawks. So where is Trae Young? Did he retire? Did I miss that? I don't believe he retired yet. He is on the Nets. So we're gonna go to the Nets. And we're actually gonna wow. What a team. I don't even know if I can get Trae Young on the starting lineup. I don't care. I am gonna do this. I want to give him a chance to break it. We're gonna play Trae Young. He's still averaging some points, so let's just get through this real quick.
if he retires, then you know, we'll see.
If he plays another year, we'll go one more year.
I just want to see if he breaks this 3-point record or gets close to Curry because he's got a lot closer than I thought he would. How funny would it be if we switch to the Nets to watch the record and then we also win a ring? Well, I think they did just win the ring, didn't they? Maybe I'm the curse. But I'm just here for Trae Young, so this team can run however it wants. I don't care if they win 5 games or 75. Would be nice to get a ring in the stat book, though, even if it was just off of this. They did. I'm telling you, the Mavs have won like 7 out of 11 of those NBA Cups. Quite insane. Yeah, beat the Celtics. Go figure. I hope Trae Young could do it, man. That would be insane. I hope he could at least get to the 5,000 mark. I don't remember how far off he was. I think I predicted that he needs 2 seasons to get there. But who knows if he's starting on this team. He's not going to be able to get double covered. He's also going down in overall, so expect his output to slow down. But still Trae Young, man. He's going to get his. And this is a hell of a team to be a part of. That's Trae Young, too, man. Good place to be. We've got a lot of guys take the attention off of you. Get those assists up. But yeah, I just can't believe, yeah, the Celtics, 10 years and just no rings. Like, can you guys believe that? But the teams we had, yeah, we're at least gonna have 2, maybe 3 or 4. I'm not gonna worry about the contract extension because I think Trae Young's gonna retire, and he doesn't deserve a farewell tour over Luka. So maybe I'll bring him back for one more year if he's close to that record. Just gonna see what it looks like. If he had a slow season, I'm not even gonna attempt it. We're just gonna call it a day on a good career, second, third all time. But he has a chance, man. We're gonna give him the chance. Season's almost over. We're probably gonna be top 3. We are 3rd right now. Imagine this is the team I win a ring with. That would be insane. Cooper Flag. Just a quick little run through. Look at that. Celtics don't make the playoffs. It's just continuing. Sweep. Sweep. Lost in the East Conference Final at 7. Better run with a team I randomly picked than with the team I built for 10 years. Let's just take a peek here. Oh, wrong thing, wrong thing. Trae Young gets to second. 4,500 3-pointers made. Still not going to catch Curry. But if he doesn't retire, we'll go one more year. He does retire. We're just going to let him retire at number 2. We're going to check the I know everybody else probably thinking the same thing I am. We're just going to see where Wemby ended up. He's gotten up there. He's going to get close to that record. I don't think he'll break Hakeem, but he'll get to 3,000. But hope y'all enjoyed watching. Hope you enjoyed it more than I did playing it because that was depressing. But thanks for watching. If you liked, enjoyed, toss a sub, toss a like. Thanks for watching.